I know them niggas don't want no part. I keep on greasy. No big ass greasy. My mama tell me all the time, baby, you gonna be a star. But she don't even like right music. For real. How that's your dog in the yard, that nigga won't get your pee. I had to stop fucking with niggas, I knew they weren't fucking with me. And I can't wait to run touch, we gon' run these niggas. Said I can't wait to scope touch, we gon' kill the niggas. I know them niggas ain't fucking with me, that's why I brought new glitz. I know them niggas ain't fucking with me, that's why I put an extension. I know them niggas ain't fucking with me, y'all make your mama miss you. I had to move up out my mama's house, I couldn't bring the tension. Cause when I leave about this bitch, I gotta bring the glitz. Hey, when I leave about this bitch, I don't know if I'll come back in. And if you really acting, nigga, you know what I'm feeling. I told my niggas bull out, cause we on a mission. My girl be telling me chill out, cause she need a nigga. And plus my son, he getting older, that's my little nigga. It ain't shit I wouldn't do for my fucking children. And making it back home to them, you know I ain't playing with you. I hear them niggas talking like I'll keep that playing with me. I heard some niggas wanna ride me down, play with niggas. They know we keep those splits, burn, we love to smoke on niggas. I'm tired of bitch ass niggas act like we don't know a nigga. I'm tired of bitch ass niggas act like we won't get with it. I feel like you gotta pick me, I swear y'all be ignoring the niggas. I feel like you gotta pick me, young nigga, I keep a Jordan with me. I feel like you gotta pick me 3 3s, they a hit them nigga. Yeah, these 3 you a hit them nigga. I feel like you gotta pick me, young nigga, I keep a Jordan with me. I keep a Jordan with me. I feel like you gotta pick me, young nigga, I keep a Jordan with me. I little dog in the gut, that nigga won't get your feet. I had to start fucking with niggas, I know they won't fuck with me. And I can't wait to wild touch, we gon' run with me. Shit, I can't wait to slow touch, we gon' kill the nigga. I know them niggas ain't fucking with me, that's why I put new clip. I know them niggas ain't fucking with me, that's why I put an extension. I know them niggas ain't fucking with me, I make your mama miss you. I had to move up out my mama house, I couldn't bring attention. I couldn't bring attention. I had to go up out my mom's house, I couldn't bring the tension. And when I leave about this bitch, I gotta bring the clip. And when I leave about this bitch, I don't know I'll come back in. For real. Yeah.
See, my life has been in motion, I'm a little windy. I'm not giving up yet. If you with me, time to place up your bet. Ain't no turning back, got niggas who ran. When we caught his ass, got caught in that jam. Yeah, you know who I am. Yeah, you know who I am. I can feel it coming. I can feel it coming. It's that feeling in your stomach, you can feel it coming. It's that feeling in your stomach, you can feel it coming. Yeah, you can feel it coming. Fake love, that snake you in your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. And the snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God wrote it. Too much fake love, that snake you in your face, love. Your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. And the snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God wrote it. Too much fake love, that snake you in your face, love. Your face, love. That snake you in your face, love. I told my brothers we gon' make it, that's how God wrote it. And the snake gon' show his face, cause that's how God wrote it.
Suave on the track.
Whatever it takes. Alleyway.
Coco, this your season right now.
They won't see me. They won't let me care. I gotta sleep with one eye open, you been making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling, deep my stomach, paranoid, yeah. I won't let them care. They won't see me care. I gotta sleep with one eye open, you been making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling, deep my stomach, paranoid, yeah. I can't let them care. They won't see me care. I put attention, all of my blood, all of my veins. They started with perky, now that hair right up his veins. You started with serving, now them drugs drove you insane. Started with dealing, I grew up with killers, they taught me the game. I got some niggas that die behind, and that shit won't never the same. I know some niggas that lie behind, and that bullet had his name. Ain't no reason to cry about, cause that shit won't never change. MTF the 4th and P, my niggas can't get out the game. I gotta sleep with one eye open, been making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stern. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid. I won't let them they won't see me. I gotta sleep with one eye open, been making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stern. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid. I can't let them they won't see me.
Lord, see, I
Hey man, all I'm saying is, nigga, you always got something to say. It's like you don't shut up.
On the track.
A lot of niggas died 1865. Single Michael fled, highway ain't gon' let it ride. Everybody hot and black was never on your side. They do maps to tell your apps where you sleep at night. They put that white man on. Got you begging them for answers like that white man know. Had you swearing you was African, that's that white man home. Had you proud to be a savage, that's that white man's zone. And I ain't talking shit, this by definition. And being savage was our nature, y'all be non-existent. We done took your ass out when we was in them kitchens. Instead of showing you how to live and how to maintain business. White supremacy fake. Only way that shit real is if you do what they say. We the guards of the gate, so when they say they fear God, now you know what they made.
Shout out to everybody in the chat. You will have this power for those who want to do the input.
Yeah, rhyme so dope, my eyes low. When you move like God, the time slow. I came back for the blacks and John Doe's. Crack open them land patents, let go of them townhomes. What's a native to a native? Eat $5 dough if he not melanated. Pale faces got you waiting on a savior. Sending prayers up, he texting back on vacation. Yeah, God's children. Give all your praise to Jesus, but how God feeling? He say put no one before him in divine image. It's you with God and Christians. I got a vision, but niggas ain't gotta listen, so they don't. We came from the soil, wasn't fucking with no boats. Bible took our spirit, English plotted on our homes. Tribal families turned on us, don't act like y'all don't know. But fuck them and they grudges. We was something turned to nothing. And now we nothing's turned to somethings. Reincarnation of ancients, fresh up out the oven. This the message to the black man. 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 Shooters on my roof, lawyers in the coop. We can never die, bitch, we bulletproof. This the message to the black man. This the message to the black man. Say you wasn't slaves, you was prisoners of war. You stop wasting your time, these other bitches ain't important. You ain't meditating, you ain't mating with the sauce. Like what the fuck's a noodle if you ain't painted with the sauce? I find it hard to trust the pastor who rather side with the master who preaching we should submit while getting murdered and captured. About how we should wait on God is never our vernacular. They get
Suave on the track.
Whatever it takes. The alleyway.
Coco, this your season right now.
They won't see me. They won't let me I gotta sleep with one eye open, been making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stern. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid. I won't let them they won't see me. I gotta sleep with one eye open, been making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stern. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid. I can't let them they won't see me. I put attention, all in my blood, all in my veins. They started with Perky, now that hair right numb his veins. You started with serving, now them drugs drove you insane. Started with dealing, I grew up with killers, they taught me the game. I got some niggas that die behind, and that shit won't never the same. I know some niggas that lie behind, and that bullet had his name. Ain't no reason to cry about, cause that shit won't never change. MTF the 4th and P, my niggas can't get out the game. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stern. I know the eyes wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid. Yeah. I won't let them they gon' see me. Yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the stern. I know the eyes wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid. Yeah. I can't let them they gon' see me. Yeah.
Lost, see, I glossed to it, shit ain't been the same. Heard the ops talking to the feds, giving names. Who gon' feed my family if they take me out the game? Keep one in the head and one eye open, that ain't change. I'm quick to catch a body. When I shoot, he shoot, I know bro shooting right beside me. Them hollow tips go through the wall and then they hit his body.
Peace, peace. Peace, peace, peace. Y'all can hear me loud and clear in the chat. Please drop them fire emojis. If y'all like the new music, shout out to my brother PNB Eli in the chat. Hey, y'all show him some love in the chat. My brother PNB Eli, he make the exclusive intros, the One Eye Open, Snake Love, and a few of the other ones that y'all hearing. Shout out to my brother Trey Ali as well. Trey Ali is telling y'all everything I'm telling y'all. He said, I came back for the blacks and John Doe's, let go of them land. He said, let go. He said, crack open them land patents, let go of them townhomes. He said, I came back for the blacks and John Doe's. That's the most powerful shit I heard. He said, I came back for the blacks and John Doe's, man. What y'all think Big Al Power doing? That's some shit, man. Shout out to Trey Ali, man. Trey Ali, man, is able to put this historical narrative and our understanding on hip-hop form. He put that shit in hip-hop form. I got to hear that one more time. Man, come on, Trey Ali. Talk to him one more time.
Yeah. Hey, man, all I'm saying is,
I want y'all to listen to what Trey Ali is saying right here in these couple bars real quick. I want y'all to pay very close attention.
Yeah, rhyme so dope, my eyes low. When you move like God, the time slow. I came back for the blacks and John Doe's. Crack open them land patents, let go of them townhomes. What's a native to a native? He $5 dough if he not melanated. Pale faces got you waiting.
Nigga said, I came back for the blacks and John Doe's. He said, what's a native to a native? He $5 though if he not melanated. Come on, man. Who the fuck saying some shit like that, man? Shout out to Trey Ali. Come on, man. Come on, man. That shit fire, G. Shout out to Trey Ali, man. So now, with that being said, there shouldn't be any confusion on what Big Al Power is doing. People are literally mad and up in roars because I came back for the blacks and John Doe's. Huh? So I can't come back for the blacks and John Doe's, the niggas that don't know who they are, that we don't even know. They don't even know who they are. They don't even got no self-identification. That's who I came back for. And we got to understand that it's a lot more out here at stake than what we think, man. Shout out to all my American Indians. Shout out to my American Aborigines. And shout out to my FBA brothers and sisters. We all in the same boat. We're all the same people. We all distinctively have a unique lineage that ties to the foundation of America. I'm not here to keep teaching niggas who already know that they Indian. I'm not here on YouTube bringing this information for motherfuckers that know that they Aboriginal. I'm doing this information for the ones that don't know. Okay? So shout out to everybody. And I still usher in the teachings from the Indians. You know, that's the surface level information for me. Once you get past black, you're going to go right into Indian. Once you get done with Indian and have that understanding, you're going to be where the Aborigines is. You see what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all in the chat like, damn, what is Al Power doing? He keep talking to these blacks. He's going down low. He's dealing with the lowest level people in the community. What is Al Power doing? He's backpedaling. He's no, I'm just doing what I've always done, you guys. And I thought this what y'all was doing as well. I thought this what y'all did YouTube platform for, was to elevate the lost one. You see what I'm saying? So all I'm asking you guys, the Indians, the Aborigines, right? The FBAs that now know who they are, all I ask is for you guys to keep putting in the same work. Keep teaching and elevating your brothers and sisters, whether they know or don't know, whether they disagree or agree. Because a lot of the ones that don't know is going to be the ones that disagree until they know, and then they're going to agree. You see what I'm saying? So we gotta absolutely stand on what we gotta do, y'all. So listen, all I'm asking y'all is let's put in that work. Let's put in that work. Are y'all willing to help your lost brothers and sisters? By a show of fire emojis in the chat, how many of y'all are willing to go to the lowest levels, to the darkest communities to help your indoctrinated brothers and sisters? How many of y'all are still doing it? That's what my mission statement always been. Are y'all willing to help do that? Because it seems like a lot of y'all are not. It seems like y'all rather put up the gate, lock the doors, Indians only, Aboriginals only. And I understand that. Sometimes we have to be conservative. But if it's about elevating the youth and growing, then we still have a job at hand. I talked to a couple of Indian brothers and sisters yesterday that was like, yo, I didn't understand what you was coming from with all this FBA, the Tariq Nasheed replay. I didn't understand, but now I'm listening. I understand. And like one of them said, it's a slippery slope when you're going back to teaching your people and when you already been teaching the set standard. I said, nah, it's only a slippery slope from people that don't understand, that's not out there doing their work. Shouldn't be a slippery slope because somebody identifies by something different. I've been calling myself an Aboriginal. Motherfucker been calling themselves Indians. I haven't made it no issue because of that. I work together. I don't look at it as no different. And that's why we got to in line with the other brothers and sisters. When I came into this community, all I did was bring different people in from different ideologies. A lot of y'all don't know because y'all new in the chat. But some of y'all that been around since them back chat days, the Google Hangout days. Because a lot of people say back chat and they don't even know what the fuck they talking about. That's a lot of these new Indians, right? A lot of these new Indians, these weird ass Indians, these weird ass Aborigines, never been to a back chat. The back chat was strictly for building, for all ideology. Stand on what you stand on. So as I'm constantly in my neighborhood and I'm constantly in these situations where my people that don't know who they are I find myself often hearing the same terms of knowledge that they identify as. And these are Black and African American. You see what I'm saying? That's how you identify who you are, Black and African American. But the Blacks and African Americans are the Indians, and the Indians are the Aborigines. Do you see what I'm saying? It shouldn't be that much confusion in what we do. I didn't know it was this much confusion because this is what we always have done. Elevated the minds of the brothers and sisters that's freshly coming through this information. Hell, we have elders that's been around for some time now that they hadn't even heard about this or wasn't really privy to the Aboriginal information. It ain't like they didn't hear of it, they just wasn't privy of it. They didn't have a clear understanding. So since I came back for the Blacks and John Does, you feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to get them to crack into their mind and let go of these old ideologies. I want all to know FBA also means Aboriginal. Absolutely. And like I said, I'm not telling the brothers and sisters what they should use. They want to use FBA, that's on them. I'm telling them Black ain't a good word to use in standing in law. And if you're talking about getting reparations and standing in political positions, that's legalese. So I just feel like you should substitute the word. We can use foundational Aboriginal American. It has the same connotation, has the same strength, has the same pride. It identifies the same people. It just has legal standing now. So when you say Aboriginal, foundational Aboriginal American, it has legal standing, and it still connects you to your cultural lineage that you claim, whether you use another term like Black or Indian or Negro or colored. This doesn't take you away from that. Listen, truth, it's already happening. I've been bridging the gap, trying to link in and work and unite my lost brothers with the non-lost. The non-lost don't want to work with the lost ones. So since I'm the one that has that stepped out, like, fuck it, I'll work with them. I've been working with them, you know. I build this bridge, you know. I'm catching backlash already. And I'm cool with the backlash because your little whips ain't even really big enough to come strike with the God. Your arms too short to box with God. You understand me? You niggas, words don't even get nowhere. Your little channel's too little. In order to get your information out, you got to come to a platform that distributes it at a large number. Big Aboriginal Power platform produces Aboriginal information at a large number, you guys. I'm willing to take the backlash because I know it's going to pay off. I know if I take the backlash from all the whole community, Aboriginal Indian community, and I'm only able to help guide 2-3 people, then that's enough for me. Because 2 or 3 people that's not thinking that they African no more is good to me. Them 2 or 3 people could go off back into their community and educate them just like I did. Them 2 or 3 people could bring in a whole nother 300 people. Just by me educating 2 or 3, it might bring in 300. You understand me? I'm not taking away from anything that the FBA is doing. I'm just trying to add to. Y'all my brothers. I know who y'all is. I know where y'all trying to get. So I say use foundational Aboriginal American. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I'm not arguing with any of my brothers and sisters that use the word Black. I understand where you come from. I know who that word describes. I know who that word is identifying. It's not identifying Haitians. It's not identifying Africans. It's not identifying the darkest of the darkest of East Indian. It talks about the colored people in America. So with that being said, I want to make it very clear to everybody that I support each side. I'm with the Indians. I'm with my Blacks. I'm Aboriginal. I know that the Blacks are Aboriginal. I know that the so-called Black people who's lost claim that they have Indian in them. This should be enough information that they have gathered through this deprivement for you Indian brothers and sisters to should be able to help them with. Once they say, oh, my grandmama told me I was Indian, for you Indian teachers, y'all should be able to educate. Now, if you don't want to educate, just openly say that you're not here to teach none of your lost people. I want to hear that out your mouth. Don't make excuses. Just say, I don't want to teach any of my lost brothers and sisters. I want y'all to physically say that because that's what I'm doing. And that's what y'all getting mad at me for. So y'all going to have to openly say, I don't want to work or help or educate or guide any of my lost brothers and sisters. I want you Indian and Aboriginal brothers to say that to me. Say it to me. Stand on what you believe in. At the end of the day, I am an Indian. I am an Aborigine. I am a Black. People call me Black, but I'm not Black. Technically, I'm not Black. Literally, I'm not Black. Legally, I'm not Black. But I understand what you're saying. I am an Aboriginal. I don't want anybody to use the word Black. I don't push the word Black. I want to make that clear. But I understand, though. See, I can be understanding and not push something. I totally understand who the Aborigine people is of this land. And we got bigger fucking fish to fry besides arguing to one of your lost brothers and sisters that ain't at college level yet. You arguing with one of the elementary students while you in college level, and you arguing with the elementary that he don't know what the college motherfucker know. Are you serious? Are you serious? There ain't no both sides. Lucius Dapper, hit the link, man. I don't want to hear that shit. You're going to have to come stand on that. You're going to have to come stand on that, Lucius. If you don't come hit this link and stand on it, get this nigga Lucius the fuck out of here. You're lying, Lucius. No, we ain't playing shit. Ain't no playing both sides. We don't play. This ain't no fucking game. This ain't no game, man. This ain't nothing that I'm playing with. This ain't nothing that we should play with at all. I'm not playing both sides. I literally came from both sides. You talking about make a stance? Come speak on what you talking about, little guy. Stand on what you talking about. Articulate yourself. If I'm wrong, I stand corrected. A lot of you niggas ain't gonna be able to articulate yourself because I'm gonna force you to say that you don't want to work with your lost brothers and sisters. I'm gonna force you to say that because that's all you saying to me. You understand me? If you don't believe we should work with other groups in as whatever stance you in, then explain that, articulate why. I have questions. You have questions. I have questions. Come on the panel. Come ask them like a man. Don't be like these trolls that just type in the chat. You have a strong opinion. Come stand on it, son. We'll give you a couple minutes to hit that link. If he don't hit that link, get his ass the fuck out of here. Shit, most of you motherfuckers coming in this chat learned that you was an Indian from YouTube, from Big Al Power channel, from A1 Unconsciousness One channel, from Chief Holiday channel, from 111 Truth Searcher channel. A lot of you niggas just became knowing that you was Indian because of YouTube. Ab TV. A lot of you niggas realized that you weren't genetically African. Shout out to Ab TV. Shout out to Ab. These are internet Indians, man. I want to see somebody stand on that. I want somebody to say, you need to pick a side. Stop teaching your lost brothers and sisters and just teach Aboriginal. I want you niggas to come tell me this. I want the fucking world to hear niggas. I want the world to hear you punk ass niggas say that. I want, cause that's what you're saying. Y'all saying it in little different ways. You're beating around the bush. You're typing in the chat. Come say it. He said we should work together, but it must be a line. Why you gotta draw a line between your people? Can you hit the link, sir? Because you're not making any sense. Can you explain that, sir? Can you please come articulate? I don't want to take anything that you said out of context based off of you typing. You know, typing can take things out of context. So I would like for you to come articulate that. How is so we should teach them, but we should draw the line. It's only a certain amount of much that we should teach. And after that, we draw the line. What did you say? Explain that line. What does that line mean? See, I'm going to force you guys to say it. Either you're going to work with them to guide them to where you are now, or you just telling me don't work with them at all. Which one is it? You got to pick a side. You got to pick a side. You got to pick what you want to do. Either you're going to teach or you're not. Which one is it? Hey, Lucius. Hey, Lucius. What does the line mean, sir? I'm asking you. You're supposed to be you. That's why all these chat niggas and these niggas that be talking their opinion can't even voice it like a man. That's why I don't even respond to a lot of them. I really don't respond. I see these comments all day. I never respond because they never get on the panel. A motherfucker who just realized they was Indian 2 days ago gonna tell me I should stop teaching niggas that they Aboriginal Indians. Are you serious? Boy, go lay down. Work with them, but not black status thing is dead. What you mean? Not work with them? Is you gonna work with them not to use black or what? What are you saying? I'm not understanding what you're saying. I'm not even gonna address this nigga no more. Get this nigga the fuck out of here. He ain't want to hit the link or articulate himself. I don't want to take anything he say out of context, so I'm not even gonna address anything that he said. I don't even know what he's really saying. He said, I knew since I was 18. I'm 39 now. That's what all you fake Indian pretendian niggas say. All the niggas that just came into this information last year, all say y'all been knowing this shit since y'all was kids. Get out of here, man. That's nonsense. I've have endeavored in all this information for a long time, and I ain't even been conscious on this Indian ideology for that long. Hell, I used to be a fucking RBG. See, a lot of y'all don't know that. That's in the chat. A lot of y'all knew. I used to be an RGB member back in 2014. I should think I was from Africa based off of indoctrination. I went against what my grandmama said. My grandmama been told me we was Indian. My grandmama never used the term black. My grandmama always lived in the area, and they never consider themselves African American. They always call themselves Indian, or they just the Negro colored people that been here. We ain't from nowhere. We just from here. I had people say that. I had people on my side that said that they was Indian. I still went against that because of indoctrination. You see what I'm saying? So I know what it's like to be on the opposite side and think that you're right, and to have this feeling like, hold on, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is wrong because we ain't having no connections with. So motherfucker can't tell me shit. You niggas be in here lying. You niggas be in here lying. Oh, I been knew I was Indian. Why ain't the fuck you was teaching this shit then? Where the fuck was you at? You niggas be, I go look at your motherfucking picture from 10 years ago. You niggas running around with dashikis and shit on. Talking about y'all being knew y'all was Indian. Boy, if you don't get the fuck out of my face, go lay the fuck down somewhere. The fuck on out my face. Excuse my French. For real. Talk about he being knew he was Indian. You's a motherfucking being Indian lie. You's a lie. You niggas were still acting on black, identifying as black, writing down black. You niggas is pathetic. You can't even stand on truth. You can't even show your growth. I don't give a fuck. I was an RBG member, and I was back in the day. I was so indoctrinated. I would argue with one of you motherfuckers in the chat. You understand me? I would have came in here banging with Africa. You understand me? And would have probably got beat up by a lot of you brothers and sisters. I probably, with y'all information that I know now and that what I know y'all been absorbing, I would have got my ass whooped thinking that I was from Africa, but I thought I was from Africa. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I know what indoctrination do to my people. I'm not in a position to shy my people away based off of the indoctrination. You know what I'm saying? Everybody come out this shit different times. Some people got different guidance. You see what I'm saying? Hold on, Backstreet. I gotta mute your ass up. You got too much background noise going on, nigga. The hell you in there doing? Eating little Debbie cakes? Hey, you niggas is not in position to tell Big Al Power who the fuck I should be teaching and we should draw the line. Who the fuck gonna draw? I'm gonna draw the line on my people. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna teach y'all, but I'm gonna draw the line, nigga. It's only so much I'm gonna teach y'all. What? Fuck out of here. Hey, listen. Hey, Lady Lynn, I know y'all would have fucked me up in the chat. I ain't gonna lie. I would have came in on some Sarai suit setting shit. Hey, I was 2014 app. Yeah, y'all niggas would have been. Hey, I would have gave y'all niggas some hell though. I ain't gonna lie, because I was gonna go into the deep sciences. But all that shit ended up stemming after I got so deep in it, it ended up just tracking me back to America. The more research I did as an African, it led me to America. I couldn't understand it. I was like, how the fuck am I African and all these roots and shit built up in Africa? But I keep everything tracking back down to America. I couldn't understand it. I didn't understand it at all. I came into A1 information. Shout out to Unconscious one. Shout out to Unconscious one. Shout out to a couple of the Moors that I fuck with that had a lot of information. You understand me? Shout out to Tariq Nasheed because he helped grow niggas with this information with them Hidden Color DVDs. Y'all can't lie about that. A lot of you niggas was running around licking your nuts and didn't know shit until you ran into a Hidden Colors film. So don't Don't shit on your growth, man. Don't shit on your growth. Everybody is still growing. Not a lot of people have grown, so they still got a chance. So you can't shit on people's growth, man. Respect your youth, man. Respect your youth, man. You was a young you at one point in time and you was dumb, so respect the youth, man. You got to put yourself back in them positions. Even though it might have been 39 years ago, it might have been 20 years ago, it might have been 15 years ago. You got to put yourself back in them shoes, man. I know a lot of you motherfuckers in the chat be mad. A lot of you niggas whispering and talking. I'd rather you get on a panel and be like, look, Al, I don't know what the fuck you was doing. I'm confused. Can you explain it? Like Tayshawn did. Like a couple other brothers did. Don't get in these motherfucking private phone calls and these back chats and 3-ways discussing what Ab doing is weird. Come talk to Ab. I'm a very transparent person. I'm very accessible. And I don't like to leave confusion in the air. I like to make sure that everybody has a clear understanding. So don't go chatty patting, inserting your own shit behind the scenes. That just make you look like a less of a man. I'm not gonna call you a bitch, but then I'm gonna say it make you less of a man, okay? It make you look less of a man. You gotta call and stand on it. You know what I'm saying? If you can't get a hold of me, email. My email is always on the screen. I'm always got the links open in my live stream. Some of you even got my phone number. Okay? Some of you even got my phone number. So don't play those type of weirdo games, man. We got to keep it 100, man. We really trying to come together. I'm trying to unify my people. Is there something wrong with me unifying everybody? The lost ones and the non-lost ones. Is there something wrong with me unifying my people? If y'all agree with me unifying the lost brothers with the woke brothers and unifying, making sure we all know who we are, is there something wrong with that? If y'all agree with that, drop them fire emojis in the chat. Drop them fire emojis in the chat if y'all agree with that. Hey, niggas be in the back chat. Listen, listen, a lot of you niggas don't know what's up with the back chat. The back chat is something that was around when we first started doing YouTube. When it wasn't you couldn't find a Indian platform. It was only 1 or 2 platforms. You had a Darkman X, you had a Chief Holiday, you had an A1, you had Kalanaga. You had a few channels that was around. A lot of these niggas was around. They're not around no more because of other people shitting on them. You see what I'm saying? And just hating and slander. You feel me? Amongst the other things that they did too. But you know, it was just a few times. And in the back chat is just Google Hangouts. Y'all know what Google Hangouts is? The back chats is Google Hangouts. So we will all collectively get in on them groups and we could make a call. We could have a video call or a face call with up to 10 to 20 people in there, right? So we will be in there with different ideologies. It's like a panel like we have now, but private. It'll be like a private panel. And there'll be a lot of people coming in, be from different ideologies. You had motherfuckers like Rob Bourne, you had Garfield, you had Uncle Cat, you had niggas like A1, you had Phoenix Moon, you had Copper Cat. You had a lot of people coming into these back chats bringing their information. There was nothing wrong with it. It was people building and cohesiveness. There's never really been nothing wrong with the back chat. And there still ain't nothing wrong with the back chat. It's where people go to get their information in, do private sparring, to do a collective builds, to put together nice panels. They do this shit. It's like a prep. It's like a prep place. You know what I'm saying? You getting ready to do your builds, you can go back there and get ready to see how you get the feel for it. You got a nice live audience. You know what I mean? People listening. And it's just like how the panel is. It's just not being recorded on YouTube. It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing. It's just not being recorded on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? So people make it like if this back chat is this weird thing, this mystical thing. Nigga, it's just a bunch of niggas in a space dropping information, nigga. That's all it is. Y'all niggas make it seem so spooky. What's going on with these back chats? Ooh. Nigga. You niggas wasn't there. You don't know. So shut up. You don't know, just ask. Like my man did in the chat. A lot of you niggas talk shit. Oh, these niggas in the back chat. Bitch, shut your Keenan and Kel looking ass up. Talking about you don't even know what the fuck back chat is. Back chat is. We did looking ass niggas. These niggas pathetic. Sitting around watching Big Al Power channel all goddamn day. I'm trying to unify my people, man. Hey, root words, no. Root words used to be in there. Back chat used to be turned up. That were like all these debacles really spoiled from there, man. Like, and we would have these conversations. We were never allowed people on the panel like this back in the day. We would come on and do our own bills. Only time we'll let people on the panel would be in the back chat. So that would be your chance to drop your information, let people know who you are. I just read this something recent. When Chief started allowing the open panel thing, it became more of a broad thing on YouTube. That wasn't even a big thing. Nobody did open panels. Darkman, Phoenix, nobody. Chief was the first one doing open panel. You see what I'm saying? And it was based off of conversations that was sparking off the back chat. A lot of them old bills sparked off of shit that was already going, just transition. All right, we're gonna go live. Boom. And they had a way to go live from the hangout. So we wouldn't leave where we was at. We wouldn't stop the flow. It would just go live from right then and there. And there'd be a bunch of niggas on the panel building. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to Ty Data. You understand me? You got any questions in the chat? Yes, a lot of shout out to everybody. And I'm getting tired of these people coming in to this community who's just recently came in talking about you niggas on YouTube been on here for years. What are you doing? What are you doing on YouTube? Bitch, I'm always gonna be on YouTube teaching, and you gonna keep coming on YouTube talking about niggas on YouTube. You's a weirdo. Don't talk to me about what are you niggas doing on YouTube while it's a video I'm watching of you on YouTube. Nigga, sit your ass down. Shut up. Shut up. You know what I mean? Talking about that, that's some stupid ass shit to say. I hate the shit that these niggas say. I'm always going to use my platform to elevate the people and to teach the people. A lot of you niggas can't do that because, and listen, just because I'm on YouTube doing the work doesn't mean I'm not outside of this motherfucker doing work. We can go work for work. We can go tick for that. We can go grind for grind in neighborhoods. Anybody talking about Aboriginal, anything in my neighborhood came from me, bro. Whether it was in North Philly, whether that motherfucker was in Delaware, whether that motherfucker was in Tennessee, it came from my conversation, bro. People are knowing who the fuck they is because of me, bro. Not just off of you, not just on YouTube, bro. I just want niggas to know that, man. I'm the real deal. You niggas is not the real McCoy, man. I'm the real deal, man. The way I talk right now online and give you this information, I do it in real life, in real time, everywhere. When I'm in your cities, in Atlanta, I'm doing it. When I'm in North Carolina, I'm doing it. When I'm in South Carolina, I'm doing it. Nigga, we gotta understand what our duties is, man. I want to hear, and a lot of people keep saying, oh, the FBA believe that they from Africa. The FBA believe that they from Africa. We need to stop dealing with them. No, they don't. A lot of them believe that they from America. Matter of fact, I want to get some FBA brothers and sisters on here right now. Let's get some FBA brothers in here. Yeah, these same niggas that's talking shit, talking about flip-flopping, will tell you that I'm a real nigga, because they done met me in real life. They'll tell you the same shit if they wasn't in their feelings. And they wouldn't say different if I questioned them on their panel in front of them. Niggas know what's up, man. A lot of these niggas doing these little channels, they know what's up. They done felt my presence, man. They done smelt my kush. They just a little emotional right now. I'm not emotional. I have a job to do. I have a fucking job. Look, my nigga PNB Eli right here. Listen, this is a guy that y'all listen to the music on in the chat. He one of the dudes that's pushing Aboriginal information now in the community. And I met him in Delaware. He was a Hebrew Israelite. He was a Hebrew Israelite wearing fringes. Now he know who he is. He's spreading the information. Big Al Power work, do work, bro. And it's amongst the other people in the area. Hey, man, listen. It is what it is. When it comes to putting this shit out, Hey, that's why the channel grow. You know, when you do truth and development, you're gonna see it. Tyreek information is janky. Yes, it is. And I don't know why people don't understand that I see that. I I even recorrect them. I hate to hear Tyreek historical narrative. I do because I understand he don't got it understanding to what we got. And it shouldn't be inserted with what your conversation is. Your conversation is strictly dealing with lineage in America, strictly dealing with my. So I understand where that but I'm not gonna argue with him because I understand where he come from. You understand me? Hell yeah, I gotta teach everybody whether they have a wrong understanding. Hell, Tyreek's still my brother. I gotta teach him too. What y'all thought he was my leader? Boy, go sit the fuck down. I'm teaching Tyreek. If he's listening, which I know he is. Shout out to a lot of you Aboriginal brothers and sisters, the Indian brothers and sisters, the American Indian, and the FBA brothers and sisters in the chat. I would like to get some people on the panel, man. Especially some of these FBA brothers, because I want to see, are y'all genetically linked to Africa? Is this part of your ideology? Are you now have an understanding to where you are? I just want to have a clear understanding. I just want to have a clear understanding, you guys. You understand? So let me know. The link is in the chat, man. The link is in the motherfucking chat. So let's make it. Oh, we got Bat Creek on here. What's going on, Bat Creek?
Bro, what's up, AP, bro? Can you hear me? Is my good?
I hear you loud and clear, big bro.
For sure. I just want to point out something so obvious and shit, right? Why is motherfuckers mad at us for teaming over FBA with the FBA when we just saw Pan Africans form an alliance with the Native Americans to take us the fuck down? Both groups the fuck down. So it's only right and natural for us to, like, you feel me, build our new union based on naturality, you know, to take down our fucking oppressors, which is the fake, the phony, and the fucking wicked. So I don't understand where is this, this double-edged sword, this double standard, double sword, and swinging it at your own peoples, it's coming from and shit though. So, I've been fucking with the FBAs before even got to this fucking point. I feel like we was already fucking with each other.
Say if I didn't understand, respect what you was doing, what you was trying to do, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But do you? But why wouldn't you understand what I'm doing when I'm constantly verbally telling you what I'm doing? I'm going back for the blacks and John Doe. What Trey Ali said in his motherfucking song. Y'all heard that? I'm going back for the blacks and John Does.
We are looking at niggas, hanging off the edge of the cliff.
Hold on. Do you understand that? Black immigrant Indian, whatever. Do you understand what going back for the blacks and John Does mean? What that entails? That means going to help your lost brothers and sisters.
Would you leave your mama? You feel me, cuz? Like, would you leave your mama to blackness? I can't fucking do that.
We got Lex Vortex on the panel. What's going on, Lex Vortex?
Here we go, blood.
Yo, what's up? I just have a question. So now are foundational Black Americans claiming to be Indians now? Because I know that's not what Tariq's stance was, and I don't think that was. They're just claiming like foundational Black Americans politically, right?
No. They tell you all the time that it's a lineage thing, and they saying that they not from Africa and that they lineage is from America. So what
Tariq started is help
them and have a clear understanding of their lineage. Matter of fact, we have a lot of FBA brothers and sisters in the chat.
Yeah, those are
identifying and that's what they are.
They're rogue though. That's not.
No, these are not rogue people. These are some of the FBA members that have these spaces that allow Tariq Nasheed to come in there. Tariq Nasheed just went into a couple of these brothers' spaces that they had on Twitter, and then a couple of these brothers who was hosting that spaces is in the chat right now. So we can allow them to speak for themselves, sir. We don't have to insert.
Yeah, but that's not what Tariq is talking about. That's not what Tariq was talking about.
Tyreek is not the leader though. Tyreek, it don't matter what Tyreek is talking about. We can challenge his historical narratives and everything, but Tyreek specifically said it's strictly about lineage, and you can't deny that. And lineage deals with actual bloodline. So
Yeah, but he's not talking about not being African though.
well, actually, he is. He said we're not African. We need to stop using this African thing. We are a distinct lineage. But in that same sentence, right? That's why you still over here talking about he's saying the African, because he says he's genetically linked to Africa. So that's the historical differences that I disagree with based off of interpretation. So that can be worked out. The overall basis, he said he's not African. He's not connected with Africa. He's a distinct lineage, and they from America. So, but they say all, but he goes and say all people, including white people, are from Africa. So that's the conversation that you keep hearing. But no, they strictly tiny and cutting ties from being identified as African.
I
From Africa.
wouldn't
So
misrepresent
you go back,
Tariq like that. I've been listening to Tariq.
listen, I've been playing Tariq Nasheed videos over here for a while now, and this is all he's been saying. I even play his spaces, so
Yeah,
maybe you
but
just
brother,
need to go
Tariq
listen
has
to
been
the
around for a
video.
long time. He's never
Yeah,
said he wasn't.
ideologies change. So we're not talking about what he did a long time ago. We're talking about what he's talking about presently. So when you
Yeah,
go
he's
back, you
talking
might want
about
to look at the
politically though.
video.
He's never said he. I mean, if he's telling you he's genetically linked to Africa, but he's politically he's
Hey,
saying
T,
that.
listen. Respectfully, if you
Oh,
want to argue with what that nigga said, because he's not the leader of what I'm doing, and elevating and
no, I'm
teaching
just
and stuff.
saying, bro. I'm not.
So listen, I don't give a fuck what Tyreek Nasheed says. Now you gotta see.
Oh,
I'm not, because I don't teach what Tyreek Nasheed says. So we
okay.
don't care.
Oh, I'm just saying because I've been seeing like the foundational. I mean, he made that popular.
Well, we
I'm
don't
just saying there
listen.
might have.
Foundational Black Americans is not Tyreek Nasheed.
I
Okay,
know,
so
brother. Goddamn,
so
bro. Why
now
you so hype,
we got a
AB?
foundational Black American on the panel right now. I'll let you speak for
Yeah,
him.
but what I'm trying to say is, maybe they existed before Tariq, but I think he made it popular and brought it because I didn't hear nothing about
Just because
found.
somebody make it popular don't mean you agree
I
or
know.
follow anything that they teach. Okay, we know
Okay,
this.
all
It's a
right,
lot of
bro.
people that made a lot of things popular that people don't agree with, or might not even necessarily fool with,
Right, but
even
I'm
though
just
it
saying
might spark a conversation.
I didn't hear
But like I said,
nothing.
like from my understanding, though, Brother Lex, is he's teaching lineage in America. Black people that's from America, that built America, that are the foundational of America. Now, whether they're using the term black, whether he thinks that all people is genetically African or not, that's up to his indoctrination. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
I'm trying to
right.
people out. So, that's what I'm here for. I'm not here teaching FBA. I don't push FBA. I push Aboriginal. You know this. And I see a lot of the FBA brothers and sisters doing genealogy, checking their lineage, and they're recognizing their Aboriginal heritage.
So, what is the difference between a foundational Black American and an American Indian?
Uh, Virtually nothing. But the only thing is some people that's classified as American Indian are not foundational blacks. So what we're saying is, I guess you could say potentially the black Indian or the American Indian. There's no difference between them and a foundational Black American. As a matter of fact, the same FBA foundational Black Americans all have the same stories as the Indians. The Indians said, "My grandmama told me we was Indians." The same foundational blacks have the same grandmama telling them that they was Indian. So they have a connection that we see
But they
when
believe
they
that
build.
they're the color black, though.
Say what?
They believed in the word black and that they are
No, not American
black.
Indian now, but before they was classified American Indian, they was calling themselves blacks. A lot of people that's calling themselves American Indian now was calling themselves blacks 5 years ago, 10 years ago, before finding out this information. So yeah, they're potentially the
So
same people.
why wouldn't they just correct it then and just say I'm
That
American Indian?
and why wouldn't they correct what?
Black if they're
Oh,
Indians.
because
If they're
Well, the reason people don't correct black because they don't know. So that's why most people didn't do it then until they figured out that you could classify yourself as Indian. That's rightfully so, or you could classify yourself as Aboriginal. If you don't know, you don't do. So that's why I'm here, letting them know what the options is. I'm not telling them what they can and can't do.
Okay.
So,
Hey,
so
what's
now,
good, AP?
so now that I have gave that option to a lot of these blacks that identify, they are using their Aboriginal heritage. They're looking into their genealogy. They recognize it. So
In
I
other
don't think it's
words,
a
they're
problem.
confused. They're confused.
Well, that's anonymous, and you're gonna probably tell them why they confused because they think they African, and you're gonna have your own historical interpretations. You flip flop around too. You use an African, and then I
Now
remember
you
when
want to
you
take
came.
a shot at me about
No, 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 no.
yeah,
I'm not.
I
No, I'm
flip
not taking.
flop.
I'm not taking a shot. I want to show growth because you was claiming to be an African from a Christian or Hebrew Israelite point of view
How
to
is
becoming.
African and Christian even in the same context? You talking about?
Okay, well, even when you came into the Aboriginal information, you strictly cut off the African. You never
No, I
used that.
didn't.
You said you were Aboriginal, you was Indian, you was going after the African ideology that we call the Pan African ideology. Matter of fact, I got classic bills saved with you
And
on
then
the being African.
after more research, then what did I tell you? That the Africans and the Aboriginals were the same, even during that time. But I don't know.
No, you
But
did.
I don't even think
I
it's.
don't remember. I don't
I don't
remember
know why
saying that.
you.
I remember you
I don't know
distinctively
why you're
arguing
deflecting
with
towards
somebody that
me
was claiming that
at
that
this
Afro
point.
that Omex. Somebody said you was arguing with somebody about the Omex. They were saying that the Omex was African, and you had a distinctive build and a angle in that they was not African. You even went into display information on how they went African. I'm gonna play that build one time for the people here
Yeah,
soon,
play.
but
You can pull shit from 15 years ago when I was talking some Nation of Islam
no,
5% shit.
absolutely,
I
no, no,
mean,
no,
it
no, no,
don't.
no, no, absolutely.
Like you, I don't know
No, no,
why
no,
you
no.
always do.
You're right. You're right. So we can see your growth, bro. That's all I'm saying. We can see your growth.
Right.
We can
So
see
I'm just
what
saying the
you can put
foundational
to.
Black Americans
Some people
are
just stay there and they grow with that information.
confused.
Right.
That's all I was saying. They must be confused because I was trying to understand the connection. Because do they so they still believe they are descendants of slaves, right? African slaves, though the foundational Black
No, no, no.
Americans.
I don't think they believe that they was African slaves. I mean, I don't know about African slaves, but there were slaves that was indigenous to this land. The indigenous people was enslaved by large numbers. Often,
So do they
uh,
believe in the African slave trade or not? The foundational Black Americans.
I don't know. Matter of fact, let's ask the foundational Black American on her. So, Don P, he got a question for you.
Yeah, what's good? Like I said, in these conversations, we gotta be completely honest. To answer your question, some do, and most don't at this point. And as far as you talking about Tariq Nasheed, like the thing is, when he learns new information, he relays it to the people. Well, he was talking about African American in 2014. Obviously, he's not saying African American now. So he's just coming into this information too. So my question to you is it the fact that you disagree with FBA, or do you have actual issues with us? Because it's going further to, yo, I disagree with y'all. That's cool.
No,
That's
I
different.
didn't have no disagreement. I was trying to understand, what was because what I learned about it from Tariq, and I know Tariq knows he's an African. And then I seen after Tariq started making the term popular, now seems like to me that there's a lot of offshoots, and then the abos are trying to mix the FBA shit, and I didn't they could really go together, but now they're saying that foundational Black Americans know that they Indians, but foundational Black Americans, from my understanding, when I was
We
there,
can say
it was
it's
more political. They wasn't saying that they wasn't African. They were just saying that we're from America and foreign, and understood that a lot of foreign, they didn't like the politics of other foreign blacks, and how they were trying to take advantage or also
Hey, but Lex, you can see
get
that
some of the
Tariq is not.
resources.
Lex, you can see Tariq Nasheed is indoctrinated, but is slowly coming out of that indoctrination by strictly tying on to the Aboriginal information. He's overwhelmingly using the term Aboriginal people in as a distinctive group from Africans to identify his lineage. So
Yeah,
he's making height of it.
I seen a recent video where he was talking about the Aboriginals and stuff. So um,
He's been
that's what I'm
talking about it
saying.
in over a gang of videos within the last 2 months, 3 months. Over the last year, he's been mentioned
Yeah,
Aboriginal a conglomerate
I
of
think
times
his
when it
I
comes to
think his
lynching.
newfound hate for Africa is turning him into a pseudo. So I do see him leaning towards.
I gotta
I don't know
Oh,
why
shit.
he.
want to respond
Why,
to that. You done? Go ahead, sir.
I don't know why he. I don't know. I don't know if he got tapped, but he just he just developed like this hate for Africa that was just crazy. So I can see him leaning towards that, and he looks a little mixed himself. So I don't know, but I don't know how he just he's making this crazy. Something happened. I seen him having
Hey,
conversation with
brother, no,
Africans.
it ain't the hate for Africa that our brothers is starting to understand. It's just they're recognizing that they have no connection with her and that they've been
No, that's not what he
driving away.
recognized.
That they've been
That's
driving
not.
away the Aboriginal history this whole time. So it's kind
I
of a beautiful
watched,
thing.
bro. I watched him, bro. He started talking about the politics with Africans
Well,
first,
Africans hate us, so
and
we got
then
the right to show our disdain and that they show towards us. They
and
show
it wasn't
vitriol,
just. But what I'm saying, it wasn't just Africans.
not all of them.
He started feeling a way even about islanders in America. He was talking
I
about
just feel the same
all.
way for the most part too, not all of them. So we're
Yeah,
talking
he.
about how other racial
But hold
groups
on, all
at
of.
one
I'm
time
not saying
is
he was
under.
wrong,
No,
bro.
what
In
I'm
his
saying is
policy,
we got to put it in context. What he's talking about is other foreign race groups coming over here undermining us while
he was
cloaking
talking
it.
about
While,
foreign black
so
race groups, is what I'm
yeah,
saying, bro.
foreign black race groups. Yeah, because these are the only
And
ones that's able to cloak as you and to get close as you and
right,
undermine
I
you.
get
Just
all that. That's what
directly.
I'm saying. He was talking about those politics, though. But
Okay,
then,
so if you
and
understand that,
that's
what's
why I
wrong with
said,
calling it out? If you understand that, what's wrong with calling it out, Lex?
no, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong. I'm just telling you what I see in terms of how he got to where he is
But
today.
listen, what I'm saying is,
But
Why,
then he got,
I want to kind of get to some
why you
information.
gotta
But listen,
acknowledge
I
that?
know a lot of your questions is formatted for Tyreek Nasheed, which you can ask Tyreek Nasheed questions because he have an open spaces on Twitter all the time. He allow people in. He'll
but
probably
y'all
let
don't
you.
see,
I seen
I mean,
I seen your
outside of
debate.
Tariq, though,
I seen your debate with Tyreek some years ago. A lot of people may not seen that on the phone debate some years ago between you and Tyreek Nasheed. So I know the history, brother.
right? No, I was just pointing out that you can see the development that his political stance has now, turned him to the light side. You know what I'm saying? On some Anakin type shit, where you know what I'm saying, like. He like his emotions and his political stance now he was just political. Like I don't like the way you foreign niggas trying to act. And now I think it moved him into the pseudo Aboriginal conversation. That's all I'm saying. That's the development I see.
So the
But go ahead, bro.
Aboriginal, listen, the word pseudo may seem funny to you, but the Aboriginal information is already established, sir. We not making up anything. This is what the experts say. I wish I was the one making up this information, but I'm not. I only use the experts and what they say when it deals with Aboriginal science and history. But when it comes to our people in general and reality coming together, I know who my people is, no matter
Mm-hmm.
what classification they identify as, and I know who my people is not. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
that's what we're doing right now. We're not worried about anything else. We're getting on code. We're uniting the blacks, the Indians, the Aboriginal, and letting them know who they peoples is, that they are all one, and that we got to come together and deal with this situation.
So are the other people in the islands and in other places they're not included in that? The people in Ghana and
Not,
Jamaica and
Well, no. See, no, they're not. Well, we include them all. So shout out to all my brothers and sisters that's in the islands that support what we're doing. We got support from the brothers and sisters in the islands that understand that we need something for strictly foundational Negro, Aboriginal, Black Americans, Indian Americans. We need something that's strictly for our people. So that's, and they understand that, and they working with us, and they support us. So shout out to our Islander brothers that support us. We support y'all too.
You see how this proves that Pan-Africanism is the tightest ideology, and how everything else kind of brings a little confusion amongst the people. Like everything else always gets fractioned, or it becomes subgroups, and it gets a little bit more nuanced and complicated. You know what I'm saying? Like we got the foundational Black Americans now in the American Indian, and now I see some people, they got a problem with American Indian. And then within the Aboriginal movement, we got niggas who think they Abraham and Chief running horse.
Hey,
So,
brother, listen, you always gonna have small conflicts no matter what group
hold
it
on,
is.
but when you talk about
we
Pan-Africanism,
highlight the infractions,
everybody
but
gets to
nobody
be
wants to highlight the
included under that umbrella of unity. You see what I'm saying? Regardless if you like the name or not, we could call it Pan-Americanism. It wouldn't change the political ideology.
They got so much subgroups that's pro-black, RBG, Comedicism, now Valley Science. Nigga, get the fuck. Y'all
And they were
all
all under the branch of Pan-Africanism, though.
And that's what we're saying. No matter what your ideology is, Negro, American Indian, FBA, Aboriginal, we're all getting up under one umbrella as the foundation of Negroes of America. That's the umbrella.
Pan-Africanism is the same social construct as being black. You don't know what your fucking personal family history is beyond that point of being under one national group.
How would that stop me from not knowing my family history because of a political ideology? That don't mean I don't know my family lineage. That's personal.
For one person but so everybody's supposed to get a piece of a pie, but we don't determine which race, because we're all different types. That's the same thing as what Africans are in Africa. A whole bunch of groups inside one continent who identifies with each other as being different.
Yeah,
from but tribal group. Like what the fuck?
But those tribal
go ahead.
Those tribal groups have always came together though before those borders. Like the empires always consisted of many tribal groups. The Songhai Empire wasn't one tribal group. The Empire of Mali wasn't one tribal group. Just like America's not one tribal group. So yeah, that's fine. But what unites people is the banner that hangs over them. You understand what I'm saying? So you can still be Cherokee and this dude be Choctaw and this dude be this and this and that. But y'all are all American, though. How's that any different?
Lex, you stop lying, G. You don't have an understanding of what's going on here. And you coming at
it. Lying, bro? Come on, man. I'm not lying, bro.
You literally because you.
But how do we determine, if we unify every Negro on the continent of planet Earth, how do we determine each group get their own fucking piece of the pie? Based on what they have, what happened to each other's families, shit getting stolen from us 100 years ago. How do
easy.
We all play a part in this indoctrination process. So, like I said, shout out to my brothers and sisters in the islands that support what we got going on. They understand the importance of tackling their homeland and their situation. We understand the importance of attacking where we foundation at and our situation, and each other group is going to set off a chain reaction. So what we're trying to do is lead the forefront by automatically getting on code and dealing with what we need.
But can I answer the brother's question though?
Not an indoctrination process of not. You can call it self-hate. You're doing a lot of self-hate by not even recognizing your Aboriginal.
Who said anything about self-hate, bro? I didn't even mention self-hate.
No, you did. You said motherfuckers not want to recognize their quote-unquote African heritage. You said it earlier.
I said that before, not today.
I'm saying this, I see a lot of self-hate with you because you have Aboriginal heritage, right?
That's personal, bro. I'm not talking.
It doesn't matter. You got to embrace that. And
but look what the brother said, NB. The brother said, "How do we split up the pie with all these?" How does France and Spain and Britain
we don't have to. We don't have to split
up.
Listen, we don't have to split no pie. We ain't
No,
going to
I'm
get
saying that was the question
on
he
no other
asked
race
in terms of
culture.
what I was saying. And what I'm saying is you got to get the pie to split up first before you even get there. But when the
That's what
pie
we
is big, when the pie is big enough, it don't even matter. You just operate off humanism in terms of distributing what everyone needs equally. You're living under an empire of greedy motherfucking aliens that think like that. You know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
what
Like
you not
there's
understanding
no
what we're saying? You're talking about we gotta get the pie. No, that's what we're doing. You can't get the pie until you get on code and getting on code and understanding who your people is and targeting that particular system and those atrocities. We encourage everybody. Haiti got to do the same thing. Jamaica got to do the same thing. Dominica got to do whatever. They got to do the same fucking shit, bro.
and they
Like
don't have
you
to
trying to
work
make it seem like
together
they all
with.
in the same boat together. It's not like that, bro.
Well, how you gonna tackle a situation
Yo, Les, can you pass the mic, bro, please?
where other people have organization like that, where they're organized transnationally, and you're trying to be all subgroup and tribal? How you gonna compete with that?
He just don't understand. He's off code. So yeah, go ahead, Tayshawn. You got the flow.
All right.
No answer for that.
No, hey,
I
Big
need
AP, peace to you, God. Don P. My bad. Go ahead.
Yo,
Yo, y'all can hear me?
yeah,
Go ahead,
All
you
right.
good.
All right, bet. Peace, Bap. Peace, Back Creek, Don P. Lex, yo flip flopping ass. Peace to the everybody in the chat, the American Aborigines, the American Indians, the Pan Africans, the Black
Hey,
people, the
when I
niggas.
see you, I'm
Peace to
punching
everybody.
you in the face, man, right off the
Yeah,
rip.
that's
I'm letting
fine.
you know that. All right,
That's fine,
but
bro.
go ahead.
Hey, Lex, I got 3 questions for you, bro.
Nah, you
Look,
know I always fuck with you, bro.
I got
Go
three
ahead,
questions
man.
for you,
Oh
Lex.
hell no.
What's up, brother?
All I'm saying is we just gotta respectfully get on code where we at right here. And respectfully, I can't speak for Haiti because I'm not a Haitian. But I know for a fact, in order to get their shit together, they gonna have to get on code there. In Jamaica, I can't speak for them, but I know they gonna have to get on code there. So I'm
Right.
speaking for the Americans, man.
What's the code?
Hey, Lex, I'm
See, if
about to
you
tell you
ask
the
what
code.
the code,
I'm about to tell
hey,
them.
go ahead, Doctor. Explain them what the code is. Chief, explain them what the code
hold,
is,
hold on,
Chief.
hold on, bro. Hold on. I don't even think Chief knows to be key with you. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But here's the thing: do you know who the enemy is? Because if you don't know who the enemy is, then of course you want to know what the code is. Do you know who the enemy is?
Yeah,
Who's the enemy?
Eurasians.
Yeah, I'll rest my case. Ain't no need to explain the code to him. Ain't no
You
need
tell
to. If you
that's who the enemy is, bro.
if you don't understand white supremacy, everything else will confuse you. So
I
what is the
just said Eurasians, sir.
who is the Eurasian?
Europeans
This
and
is white.
Asians.
White system.
Whites
That's
and
a white
Asians,
system.
and
All
I
white
agree
that
with
come
Lex,
with it, no matter
and I
what
agree with Lex on
nationality.
that.
I agree with
I
Lex
agree.
too. He sent in a little. I hate the way Lex answered that, but he could articulate
All
himself.
right, basically white supremacy. It is what it is. All right, yo, the code is basically working for the group's best interest, your community's best interest. In our case, we talking about you want to call it Black Americans, we could call it foundational Black Americans. You want to call us Aborigines, we could call it Aborigines for the sake of conversation. That's what code is. It's saying things and doing things for the benefit of your own community. Not everybody, but your community. That's the code. That's the code.
Right. It's
That's not a code, bro.
getting on code when collectively understanding who we is, what the conditions are you in, and how to target it. For instance, getting on code is boycotting the buses that happen. So when they got on code, some of them had a sacrifice. Some of them had to walk a while. Some of them had to catch a ride, but they sacrificed for the greater thing. That's getting on code. That's just a small glimpse of what you can see getting on code is.
So
And
what's your
and
The
best?
first part,
Haiti was the first place that got on cold.
we have to
Like
understand our financial.
Haiti is.
Hey, hold on, man, because I got some questions for Lex.
And
They
shout out
real
to
quick
Haiti
questions,
getting
bro.
on code. We're not taking anything away from them getting on code. We just encourage them to keep
Now my
get
question
back
to
on
you,
code and stay on
is
code.
this. Is the Haitians that's in this country now, are they on code right now? Because I know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the revolution?
Yeah, and I'm saying that.
What have they done since then to stay on code?
Well, since then, the Eurasians have put a heavy embargo to make sure they never rise again. Because during the Haitian Revolution, they sparked all the revolutions throughout the Americas to the point where they was trying to hide the Haitian Revolution from the other so-called, whatever you want to call them, Aboriginals, Africans, because they were scared that when people learned about what Haiti did, how they whipped the French, the British, and American ass, that it would inspire everyone else. So Haiti has been a target of constant, forces that's been trying to keep them impoverished.
Yeah, they can only combat that by getting on code right now, and that's what they did then when they was whooping ass. That's what a lot of groups did
And
during the past.
they never really fell off cold because they're the Haitian motherfuckers are the greatest warriors on the planet. Those are the motherfuckers you want to fuck with.
Bro,
But
we not knocking
I know,
them,
but
bro.
I'm getting to the point. I know I'm getting to the point though. And what I'm saying is that the code is, even people don't know, the Haitian Revolution, they didn't just fight for Haiti either. They played an intricate part in all those other South America. That's the part people don't tell you. All those other South American countries that were inspired by them, and they even was had played a role in Jamaica's independence. You see what I'm saying? So when we say on code, it's always been Pan-African, sir.
I said the same thing. I'm gonna say the same thing to you. I said the same thing to you that I said to Pierre, right? I said on Professor Black's Truth Show, you had Haitian after Haitian after Haitian call up and tell Professor Black Truth what their families told them not to do with Black Americans. It's not it's not 2 or 3 people who's off code. Y'all have a culture of undermining us and being off code when you come to this country. I'm not talking about what happened in the revolution. I'm talking about the Haitians that's in this country now. That's what I'm talking about.
I would agree with you. And that came through.
I want you to acknowledge
the enemy. I am, brother. And I'm saying that came through heavy propaganda from the enemy, just like they do to everyone else. The propaganda they run in Africa, the propaganda they run over here. They show Africans all these images of niggas doing all this crazy shit. Then they show niggas over here images of Africa running around in the jungle starving. In Haiti. That's all the enemy, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
bro, here's the thing though, because when they was off code with us, we was open arms with them, bro. That's the thing that you're not realizing.
Exactly, because Pan-Africanism is born here more. We the ones that had the information and the wisdom to know. And so we are, I will say, we have been the most welcoming, like, nigga, we all one. And I understand the frustration because it hasn't been reciprocated.
No.
And
that
was due.
No. Lex, you gotta say it right. It ain't the one we've been understanding. No, we the only group of people, Black people on the planet, that uplift the rest of the Black people around the world.
Because we're the smartest ones. We're in the base of the belly. We understood it. We understood how it worked, and that's why I said,
because they don't show the same sentiment. So what we're doing is strictly trying to deal with the people in America. We're not worried about anybody.
And so the enemy's plan worked then. So the enemy's plan worked. You giving up because that idea has never came to fruition yet.
I don't know. I've never had no Pan-African plan. So go talk to your Pan-Africans. Maybe they lost.
But you just said we are the ones who have bigging up and embracing everyone else, right?
Lex, your Pan-African failed, bro. I'm telling you.
It never came to fruition.
Bro. That's what's on. You keep talking about it was Pan-Africanism. It was.
You can still be Aboriginal though. Pan-Africanism doesn't change you from your tribal heritage. I don't know why y'all think that.
Yes, it does, because African ain't in my tribal lineage. It ain't in my tribal heritage.
Bro, that's why I said it's just a political.
That ain't got nothing to do with
me. So being a Republican changes your tribal heritage?
Man, listen, I'm not a Republican, so it ain't got shit to do with me.
But there are people on here who are Republicans.
Who's done? There's Africans here, there's Indians that I don't
know. A Republican is not a ethnic group, though. That's what I'm
I
saying.
don't
Just
give a
like
fuck. You talking about Republicans, the conservatives, there's
no,
motherfucking left wing, there's right wing, there's
because
motherfucking
Pan
capitalists.
Africanism is no different from like being a part of a
You keep talking
political
about Pan
parties.
African. Oh, this used to be Pan. This was, that was. It's not no more. It's failed. It's done. Let it go.
No, it never failed. It was never.
It
It's
ain't
still.
winning. It ain't winning. What is Pan
It,
African doing for my people?
it hasn't been
Nothing.
brought to fruition,
Nothing.
sir.
Lex. It ain't doing shit. Let
It
that
didn't.
Pan African bullshit go, sir. It is
You
nothing.
still
What is
don't
Pan
understand
African doing?
politics,
Hold on.
sir.
What is Pan African doing for the islands? What is Pan African doing for my people in North America right now?
It's not
Nothing.
being
It ain't shit.
practiced.
It ain't been.
It's
I
not
know it
being
failed.
practiced.
Remember you
So
said it
how could
was.
you ask?
You remember you
That's
said
like
it was
ask,
being practiced, right?
but
Because
that's
it
like
failed.
asking.
It
That's like
failed
asking. No, it
ideology.
didn't.
It's a
Hey,
failed
Lex,
That's like
Lex,
ideology. You know
that's
why?
hey,
like
Because
asking like
people
what
used
is
to listen.
communism doing for
Lex,
America?
people
America
used to
doesn't
practice
practice
people
communism.
used to practice Pan Africanism. They don't
No,
no
they
more.
didn't. No,
Failed.
they
It
didn't.
failed.
It was something that was being pushed as, but it wasn't. It wasn't
It failed,
being
G.
practiced. And the ones who
Now
were
y'all niggas
actually,
on
hold
freezing.
on,
Y'all run around
AB,
talking about y'all
bro. It's
freezing
like you
now.
scared of the information, bro. Like I'm just trying to listen. It
No,
it was
man.
never practiced, bro. And the ones who was trying to put it into practice
bro, you
got
lying,
murked.
dude. Like, come on,
Got
bro.
murked.
Yo, hey,
That's
Lex,
why
do you
Gaddafi
have
got
an issue?
murked, bro.
Hey, Lex, do you have
Hell,
an issue with what Aboriginal Power is doing with LBA, bro? Do you have a problem with him teaching them? Do you have an issue with it? Okay,
Nah.
all right, I got another question for you. I got two more questions. Are you willing to reach out to the LBA brothers and sisters to teach them what you think, what you believe in, your ideology? Are you willing to do that?
Yeah, I'm willing to bring them back into back home into Pan
Okay.
Africanism.
One last question.
That's what I'm
Why
doing
you
right
not
now.
okay, listen. Why you not on your channel doing that instead of over here disrupting what the fuck
I
we got
do it
going
on
on?
my channel all the
Weirdo.
time,
And
bro.
that's a question
Why can't
for
I?
you Indians that's
Why can't
mad.
I
That's a
join? I
question for
mean,
you
it's a panel,
Israelites
brother.
that's mad.
I'm not
That
mad, bro.
if you got an issue, go
You're
to your
mad
channel and
only
teach that shit.
because I'm
No, listen, bro.
disagreeing with you. Why can't we
Stop
disagree?
disrupting the bill, bro. We
Now I'm
trying to, bro.
disruptive.
Go teach on your channel, bro. We're teaching. We're teaching over here, bro.
All right,
It ain't
so
about y'all. It ain't
teach.
about Tariq Nasheed, bro.
So you want an
It's about
echo
these brothers who
chamber.
believe they from
You don't
America.
want,
We're
hold on, let
teaching
me
it. We're
ask you
teaching them.
this,
You're a
brother.
Pan
I hear you.
African, bro. You're a Pan
Let me
African,
ask
bro.
you,
Go to your
brother,
channel,
can I
bro.
ask you a
No,
question
you've been
now?
talking for 30 fucking minutes, bro. No,
All right,
go
but
to
you
your
just
hold on,
channel,
asked
bro.
me
Hold
three
on, Lex. Hold on, Lex.
questions,
Hold on, Lex. Hold
but
on,
I
Lex. Let
can't
him get it
ask you
out.
one.
Hold on. Hold on, Lex. Let him get it out. I'll let you get your question in. Let him get it out, though. Because it sounds like a bunch of talking back and forth. People can't hear what's really going on. Let them get it out. I'll let you get your full rebuttal. And everybody get the same respect on this panel. Because at the end of the day, I know my lost brothers and sisters. And I pray that the Aboriginal ancestors come and touch Lex and get them back over here. But come on, Tayshaun, you got it.
Yeah, all I'm asking is to everybody that's mad, to Lex and his Pan African ideology, to the American Indians that's mad, some of the Aboriginals that's mad, the Pan Africans, anybody. If you got an issue with what we doing, with what Big Aboriginal Power is trying to do, bridge the gap to show FBA the truth. If y'all mad, why not do that shit on y'all channel? Teach them this American Indian history. Teach them Pan Africanism. Don't come over here wanting to state your shit, bro. If you're an Israelite, go on your fucking channel and teach that. Reach out to them. Cause y'all didn't reach out to them first. That's why the fuck they over here. So y'all being weird as fuck in the chat and on the panel the last few days, and that shit is irritating, bro. But hey, like, come on, man, for real. This shit is weird as fuck.
Hey, Tayshaun, I like that you said we, man, because at the end of the day, I can't do it by myself. I need a lot of my good, strong, educated, articulate brothers and sisters that understand the mission and state. So it ain't gonna be just a me or a big Aboriginal power. It's a we thing, and eventually it is. Right now, maybe it is just a we, just me and you, or me and Chief, or you know what I mean. So we got to keep doing this work. You feel what I'm saying?
Real shit.
Hey man,
So,
peace to all American Aborigines.
hold on, bro.
Peace to
Hold
the
on one
guys.
sec. Bro, even though everyone claim they're teaching, but anybody's welcome on my panel when I'm so-called teaching to push back on what I'm teaching. And that's the only time you teach it. Like, why would people have a problem with someone to challenge what they're teaching. That only would make your information sharper and would bring
Hold on.
more information out. There's no that's called an echo chamber. When you just sit around, that's not teaching. If everyone just is agreeing with you,
but
you know what I'm
Lex,
saying? Like,
Lex, though.
so
Let me rap
and
face
hold
with you
on,
about that
brother.
though.
Oh, I got
Bro,
you. Let
you've
me
been
just
speaking a
finish.
lot, man. You
I'm
on your
supposed to
little
be
soapbox right now.
responding to what
Hey, hold
dude
on,
said, bro.
Lex.
He
Hold on,
said,
Lex. Hold
go ahead,
on.
man.
We gonna get it in, but I kind of like to let everybody when they first come on the panel get their shit off.
All
So
right, go ahead.
Dan heard after he done, we have the little you go back and forth, target whoever else want to question, you know, all that type of shit.
All right, so is it me or?
Hey, listen, hey, Lex. Another thing is I don't have a problem. You know, I don't have a problem with nobody coming on questioning me for clarity or for sparring purposes. You know, I don't have a problem. That's why I don't have a problem. If I did, I would kick you off the panel. Simply as that.
No, I know.
There's
I was just responding to the psycho Indian over there who always wants to beat me up.
I
Because
know,
that's what I'm saying. I don't come
but
just to disrupt, bro.
But I
Like,
understand my brother's frustration too. It's a lot of disrupting going on when I have people here that's literally asking questions in the chat on Aboriginal information. But then your conversation is not strictly founded on Aboriginal conversation, so it kind of deters from what a lot of people are trying to learn
but
in
it
the chat.
actually gives you an opportunity to bring out more
No,
information.
I mean, it does, but if you're talking about Haiti, you're talking about Africa and Pan-Africanism, you know, that's not what this conversation is allocated by. Which I'm not knocking you right now, but I'm not saying anything like that. I get to my viewers and shit that strictly got particular questions. But I'm gonna allow Chief to get his little spiel in real quick, to get it in real quick since he's fresh on the panel, and then you can rebuttal if he have something towards you, Lex. Go ahead, Chief. You got the floor. Mr. Miyagi,
Hey man, peace to all American Aborigines, North, South, Central, and the goddamn conjoining islands. I want to say, you know, Lex, anybody that's having an issue, right? Okay, when we have these conversations, we've been having for quite a while now, Lex. It's about growing. I see you, root word, for instance, going backwards, not elevating. Now, there has to be some consensus sometimes. We have to have a consensus of information, okay? Out of Africa is a hypothesis. It's pseudo. Right. It's eugenics. All the stuff all is negative, right? And Pan-Africanism and pushing black is all a part of a CIA social construct, bro. Y'all have to address that. You cannot keep pushing that under the rug. This is actually have happened to us in this country. It's happening to us in this country. So y'all act like a black program is not a CIA COINTELPRO operation. And that Africa pushing black and pushing the African narrative on us is pushing us away from our power. And allow these Europeans and every other, as you guys call it, foreigner to come here and take our shit. Now, in order for us to reverse engineer this, that's what we have to do. We have to repair what they did.
Right.
They created lines in our head. They separated us here in the mainland of the Americas.
The government agent said the rise of a black Messiah is what they wanted to stop.
So what do you think a Messiah is, brother?
Not an Indian.
What do you think
Messiah.
A Messiah is, brother? Hold on. You're spooky. What do you think a Messiah is, sir?
Well, they gave an examples. I know.
No. What do you think a Messiah is? A Messiah only means messenger.
No,
they can't stop all of these messengers that we have, sir.
Yeah, but they were talking about specifically, and they used someone as an example of not just a messenger, but someone. They actually said someone who would electrify and unify black people.
Okay, who's doing that besides the Aboriginal community? Tribe up. Who's doing that, sir?
No one has did it like Marcus Garvey.
But us, right? But us, right?
Doing it like
but us, right?
Marcus Garvey is a public actor.
No, y'all brought division. You didn't electrify and unify the black community.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Y'all
We brought
teach division. Yeah, y'all teach division.
Sheesh.
Y'all actually curb the Pan-African movement.
By standing on our heritage and talking about what
We
your
destroy
grandmother
the
said,
Pan-African.
that we from here.
No, I didn't say
That's
you
our shit.
destroyed it, but y'all
Dog.
are working as agents to curb, because the
Y'all
government is
took
worried about.
yourselves out. Y'all took yourselves out, man. Come on, cuz. Yeah,
Hey
all
man,
that
it's
shit.
just automatic. It's an automatic.
No,
He's not gonna
hold
address
on,
the
hold on, Chief.
COINTELPRO. You're not
I'm
gonna address that,
responding.
right? No.
I'm
Address black
responding to what you
program.
said about the black program, and I'm
Address
saying
black program.
the
Okay, go ahead.
government documents say that they want to keep black people over here from ever forming a Pan-African movement. That's what the government. That's what HR 40 says.
Okay, now here's another question for you, since you don't know nothing about that, right? What about who started Pan-Africanism? Who's the person? Where did it
I don't
start
give
at?
a damn who started.
No.
Who made the
That
first
can't.
piece of bread? It's
Okay,
here.
so we're just gonna just sweep that under the rug. So we're gonna sweep black program,
Yeah.
CIA operation under the rug. We're just not gonna
But
talk about it.
no, because you just said.
So a lot of
I
people are
told
pushing.
you.
Y'all are free agents. Let's just be clear, okay? You're
But
being
you
free
just said.
agents
But I just
and
told you what the
emotional
government
creatures.
said. What COINTELPRO said.
What? No,
A
that's
black
not
messiah
what
that
the
would
government said.
unify and electrify black people. That's what a messiah is in Israel. And you know who they use as an
So
example?
did that make a messiah not be a messenger though? Did
But
that make it
who
not
did
be a
they
messenger?
use as that example? Malcolm X and Marcus Garvey.
Okay. What so? And we the next level of Malcolm X,
so when you say government, in terms of what they was doing, it was the Pan-African movement that scared them the most, brother.
What? Sir.
Yeah.
That is crazy
You show
as
me
hell.
all the political prisoners are Pan-Africans. There hasn't been one Aboriginal political prisoner.
By us saying that, listen, another thing, Lex, I need to make this clear to all you African ass wannabe niggas, right? We never told y'all not to be
Chief,
Africans.
you're
We
not
never told y'all, listen, we never told y'all not to go back to Africa. We never told you not to do business in Africa.
See, now you're getting
Sir.
into something else, brother.
No, you cut me off.
Why are all the political prisoners Pan-African?
This is crazy. Bro.
They ain't locked not one of you Indian niggas up yet. Not one. Chakata Shakur, they still got a bounty out on her head. They still got a bounty out on Ashada Shakur's head, bro. A Pan-African. Cause that shows you they worried about.
First off, y'all
putting
putting Pan-Africanism on a lot of people. I never heard Asada call herself.
No, it ain't because she was.
I never heard her call herself a Pan-African.
Yes, it is.
She's a motherfucking cop, nigga.
She's a Panther. Panther's a Pan-African, sir.
No, that's not true.
Panther's a Pan-African, sir.
What made them Pan-Africans, sir?
Because that's what their ideology was.
No. Listen, you gotta. What made the Black Panther Party Pan-African, sir?
Their ideology, their literature.
Okay. No. All right. So we know that the Black Panther Party was infested and were working with the FBI. So that's definitely wrong.
FBI agents.
Wait. Is that a true statement? Yes or no? Is that a fucking true statement? Yes or no, sir?
Yeah, they were planted.
Okay, wait. That's a bad example then.
Just like they was planted in the UNIA.
That's a terrible example.
Now,
So I asked you, who was the first Pan-Africanist, sir?
Aboriginal movement. They're not worried about it,
sir. We just asking a real question. It's a real question. Who was the first Pan-African? Who came up with that ideology? Okay, so if you don't understand that the pale skins came up with it in the CIA, this thing they planted it over there in Africa.
Why did the CIA implant agents in the UNIA and the Black Panther Party, and why are they targeting all the Pan-Africans, but they're not doing that to any other group?
They are. You're an agent. They planted you, bro. They planted you.
That's a fact. The UNIA wasn't nothing about Africa, sir. They had nothing to do with Africa. It had an Africa in the title. Don't have Africa in nothing. What are you talking about?
It was
hey, listen. I asked you a simple question. Marcus Garvey wasn't a Pan-African, sir.
Hold on. We got a couple of new people on the panel, and I want to make sure they stick with the topic at hand. You know, y'all see the topic, man. It's unifying the blacks, the Indian, and the Aboriginal in North America, man. I don't really want to let that topic deter from what it was. know a lot of people coming in the chat want to stick with that. So listen, man, shout out to y'all. We're gonna keep bridging this gap, waking up our people, and we getting on code, y'all. We can't deal with the TWTs. You see what I'm saying? For those that don't know what that is, that's time wasting trolls. We can't deal with that. You know what I'm saying? We entertain it a little bit, but we got to make sure we stick with the main focus at hand. So shout out to y'all that's still doing what y'all need to do. Shout out to y'all. Chief Jones, you got the flow. Chief Jonesy.
Had this brother ever heard of Larry fucking Hoover, who's been our political American Indian motherfucking and been in prisoner of war for the last 47 fucking years? Has he ever heard of Rod Hayes? So this little Lex Vortex little character need to go do some research before he come over cackling like a male Kamala Harris every time somebody say something with no fucking evidence or proof or historical motherfucking precedence. Bro, you're the one that's
Larry
late.
Hoover wasn't locked up for his political views, sir.
He was locked up because he could energize and motherfucking mobilize the masses of the original people on this land.
I would agree with that.
Hashtag free Larry Hoover.
No, I wouldn't disagree with that. They definitely seen him, like, you know, with the so-called gangs, which are really started off as community organizations, but unfortunately, they changed. It got into more of a criminal element. But they definitely, those leaders had the power, the potential that they seen. And if they would have, you know, took a different route before they was able to get them up on charges, yeah, I would say they seen them as a threat, that what they could potentially do if they changed and got into the political arena more. But when we talk about what they actually went after them for, you know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't get Marcus Garvey on no murder charges, drug charges, racketeering charges, and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? So I wouldn't disagree. And I think even someone like Tukey Williams, they seen where he was going and the potential he had, but it was already too late. You see what I'm saying? So they see the potential, but they didn't really have the political stance at the time. So that would be the difference, I would say, brother.
Y'all know this is my thing, bro. We act like we don't understand history. We don't understand the facts. I hate getting away from the facts, right? There's a color caste system. When you say black, there's white. Okay. So when we say that we attaching ourselves to words that give us power, that's the end game, is power. Getting our shit back, reverse engineering. You understand what I'm saying? So what do you guys think about foundational American Aborigines? That's for my FBA brothers. What do y'all think about that?
Let me say
does that take anything away from y'all?
Let me say it.
Does it give you power?
Let me say it a little more correct. Should we use the term foundational Aboriginal American?
What about foundational African Americans?
Fucking point.
Nah, see that's the whole problem right there. You sound like Umar Johnson saying.
That's why niggas like to go back to the gulag. We're trying to take a few steps back.
Hey, Lex. Once again, we talking about power. If we get power here in America, wouldn't that give us power to be able to help and do things on the continent of Africa, brother?
We can walk and chew bubblegum at the same time.
No,
power comes from
and
numbers,
that's what we're telling you. That's exactly what we're telling you. We can tap into our bloodline here, and this causes peace amongst us, because now we see each other differently. We don't see each other as blacks. We don't see each other as
y'all haven't even been at peace.
Hey, sir, do you still believe in the
Aboriginal community? Are you rocking with Dane Calloway? Where was that peace? Y'all still divided, bro. Stop it, bro.
How? We was never together. We was never together with that nigga. Let's be clear. Let's be clear. All y'all be talking about this the unity. Hold on, sir. Niggas ain't even unified with their fucking families. That's in their house. That's in their blood. Listen, they have their own blood. We're not even unified amongst ourselves, bro.
Hey, Chief Oliver.
So you trying to unify motherfuckers with lip plates, unify motherfuckers that don't. You want to unify with you, and they over here.
Ideology.
What is you saying?
People.
Come on, fam.
Chief Oliver.
Come on. What is the power? What is the power in being a Pan-African? Go.
Economic power, transnational economic power, numbers. bigger armies.
None of the shit that you tried to spearhead and start.
Hold on, he asked me a question, but I never want
the snitches that come over here are snitches. They was even traitors to their people over there. They can't even go home. What the fuck do we need them over here working with us for?
Sir,
why do we need them working with us?
Goddamn.
Hey, nobody's over here. Nobody's our friends.
Shit,
we don't have no
goddamn.
friends. Y'all remember when Dr. John Henry Clark said that? We have no friends.
Yeah,
and the only thing we
That's
owe
what's
the
up,
world
Holiday.
is an ass whooping.
Thank you, Holiday.
John
Thank
Clark
you.
was talking about Africans. What are you talking about?
So now you just gonna
come over here and kill it.
Well, I didn't interpret it like that, sir. We don't owe nobody nothing but ass
You can't reinterpret what John
That's it.
Clark
We don't owe
said.
nobody nothing on our land, sir. We don't owe nobody here nothing but on our land. Everybody owe us, the landlords. Pay tax.
Aboriginals don't own.
See, you don't own shit. That's your problem.
No, I said Aboriginals don't own. They don't see land like that, bro. Nobody owns the earth. So you don't even got an Aboriginal mind. The earth owns you.
So we didn't protect our land. We didn't protect our territory.
We're not guardians of the valley. We're not the guardians of this.
Caretakers of the land, bro. You don't own it. Nobody owns it.
You can't say Aboriginal people don't see themselves on their land, boy. Where you get? You don't even know anything about Aboriginal nothing. You might
be talking about them natives.
You see what I'm saying? So, hey,
show me an ancient Aboriginal deed to a land before Americans brought all that. The white people brought all that shit paperwork to own some land.
No ancient.
You can't show it, bro.
They shot the B1 reparations in the building. That's what's up.
It didn't exist. What you mean we can't show it?
Hey, let's get to some building though, because I don't think.
Come on, man. This nigga Lex always come over here disrupting everything we try to build.
Facts.
Hold on, y'all.
That's agency.
This nigga said show him an ancient. He said show him an Aboriginal motherfucking deed, but he want an ancient deed, like deed. So I can show you an Aboriginal got a deed though. It ain't got to be an ancient.
Goddamn white.
Hold on. Why got to be an ancient deed though?
Because that would show that they had that same mindset of owning land before the white man came with his paperwork and shit.
Hell, that word wasn't even existed.
Well, whatever word it wasn't
no word, bro.
Show me something that said we own the land. No, bro. The earth, we were caretakers of the land. We're caretakers, bro.
Put it like this: you can show where people own land because they had nations and kingdoms. They had
rules. Yeah, those are called territorial states, sir.
They had an enter,
and that's what reigned supreme because that was the law of the land.
I'm still trying to figure out what's your argument? Why is you arguing with us over here building? What is you saying?
Because he has nothing else
building
to do.
with you.
We're gonna say this: Africa is not an ancient word. Okay. Listen. Africa is not an ancient word. You know this.
Neither is Aboriginal, sir.
Sir, but once again, you're not listening. We're not telling everybody that's we're just talking about our nationalities. We're Americans.
But America is though. So now what? So now you're looking foolish. So guess what?
No, I never argued about America.
It don't matter. Aborigines is of America. Aborigines is not the name of our continent. So when we say Africa,
that's a descriptive term, bro.
When we say Africa is a new name, you say Aborigine. The Aborigine is not the name of this continent. America is. It's older than the name.
Aborigine is the first.
That's a straw man argument to what Chief said.
That's a straw man argument right there.
When you American is going to have Aboriginal definition. So guess what? The way is 1 and 2. So
who made the ancient definition of America was in a dictionary?
We have older history. We've been bringing shit.
Hey, Lex,
that's time. He said that Aboriginal will be in the definition.
Nah, hey, bro, we having a dumb conversation right now. Bro, we having a dumb ass conversation. We having a dumb, bro. This dumb.
We don't talk stupid.
We don't talk stupid.
Time wasting trolls, man.
Hey, we gotta talk about something else, AP. That's no. We're not about to do that. Nah, yeah, man, just be peace, bro. You can mute. Hey, bro, it's other people on the panel. Let us build, bro. That's right there. We're not about to do this. We can't do that, fam.
You ain't gotta leave. Just show this and just stay muted up while the other brothers build. That's all. We ain't telling you to leave. But
and don't come in with your time wasting tactics.
Chief.
Nah, but you not, bro. We're having retarded conversations. That's a retarded conversation. Ancient, bro. We're not about to have that. We're dealing with what we're dealing with right now. We're not dealing with ancient. We only reason why we go back in history is to show our people what we were, bro. This is our shit,
brother. Y'all go
and
on.
these people have came here and took
Get
our
your
shit,
echo
and
chamber,
listen.
chamber on. Look up the word echo chamber though. But go ahead, brother.
Jesus, bro, we let people on the panel. How's that an echo chamber? Hey, listen, shout out to B1 Reparations in the building. That's Black First, and he said, check it out. B1 means Black First, right? But he's saying
but
that
you
he
know
likes
B1 is talking
FAA.
about black women.
Hey, listen. Hold on. Why do you have a problem with foundational American Aborigines? Why is that a problem for you?
I don't have a problem, bro.
Okay, well then stay there. Get on code. That's what we telling everybody. Get the fuck on code. And if you in other places, guess what? If I think that we would have a stronger argument because the colonial powers, they said they all met together, had some meetings, and then start carving our shit up. You ain't asking them for they proof of purchase. They just said, oh well, this is because we said. So we have acquiesced to a motherfuckers telling us that they wrote a piece of paper.
You that proof of purchase
a doctrine of discovery, sir. Hold on. They said the doctrine of discovery, right? They wrote a piece of paper, and we all bowed down to that, and we still bow down to it.
Exactly. So, I don't buy that. That's why I just said.
Okay, so let's throw it all in the trash.
European mentality
this is our shit.
To say we own the land.
Bro, you already said that these people are superior over you. You already talked like this. You are defeated. So you can't speak. Defeated people cannot speak for the people, bro.
I'm not defeated, sir.
I want to kind of let
you said you was defeated before, brother. You sound defeated.
I want to let my man Don P get it in. We're gonna build on some unifying the Aborigines, blacks, and the Indians here. So let's get this conversation started, Chief and Don P and Tayshawn. Let's go.
Yeah.
What? Go ahead, Don P.
Yeah. As long as
piece of my FAA, brother.
Yo, here's the thing with that, man. And I think Antisocial Movie, he touched on it because they had a whole space on should we just change our name to FAA or Indian, right? And here's the thing, and this is a credible argument that I tend to agree with him on this. I know y'all talk about the laws that black means this, that, and black means it's a misnomer. I understand that. My thing is, there's a lot of power from in my 32 years of breathing that came with black. When I think about black, I think about Malcolm X. I think about Khalid Muhammad. I think about strong brothers that was 10 toes down, actively fighting against white supremacy. You know what I mean? So that's something that I can't throw away, honestly. I can't throw that away, regardless of who defined the term back in the day. Because at the end of the day, these brothers fought for me. They fought for me, and they did it under the guise of blackness. So when I hear people say, well, back in the day, if you would have called my people's black, or you would have got punched, or you would have got this, I kind of question that a little bit. I do. Because back in those days, it was a lot of pride that was associated with becoming black. That I'm black and I'm proud that debuted in 1968. That was a thing. Everybody rallied behind that. You know what I mean? So I understand. I'm not against Aboriginal. I'm not against that at all. And this is me personally. And you're going to have some FBA brothers and sisters that's going to come over here and they're going to be for that, which is cool. I wouldn't argue that at all. As long as it's gatekeeping from other people from trying to attach to our claims. That's the only thing I care about. And I rest my plane in.
So when we talk about Dr. Martin Luther King as well as Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, not Dr. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X. Malcolm X said that we're Aborigines, brother. The Aborigines are black folks. You never see a white Aborigine. Now, he was still pushing a color system. Now, if he would have threw black in the trash, it would have even been more powerful, brother. So what we're saying is we're fulfilling Malcolm X. We're fulfilling Dr. Martin Luther King. Everything and any mistakes that these people made, we're not going to make them. That's what we're saying. We're going for power. Power. We want all our shit back. Every square inch of this motherfucker. That's what we're going to do. That's getting on code. Now, once again, foundational American Aborigines. Are you feeling that, brother?
I gotta do more research on Aborigines. I got to do more research on that because I cut a ton of hurt from you,
bro. All you got to do is look it up. Research. All you got to do is look it up.
What thread say? Look it up.
All I heard from you last show was Aboriginal encompasses Central America as well, and South America as well. You know what I mean?
Because it means first people, bro. First people of that goes to everybody on the planet. It's first peoples of every land. So those first peoples will be categorized as the Aborigine of that particular land.
The whole goal is brother. That's the whole goal is the gatekeep, brother. So if I'm saying Aborigine and it encompasses South America and Central America, then what the fuck is the point of FBA?
That's why it's American Aborigine.
Good point.
But what are you gatekeeping South Americans from? What are you gatekeeping them from?
Claims that's originally North America, brother.
What claims are you making that they trying to get? I haven't seen a South American trying to come over here and get y'all food stamps or nothing. What is happening? Why are we having this conversation? That's a straw man argument. That's something that's not happening. Nobody's over here trying to do that. And I didn't see none of y'all bliggity blacks run down there to the border in Texas. I got y'all. I didn't see no bliggity blacks run down there to the border in Texas to help those people under that bridge. Y'all, that's a shame. Y'all march for everything else, dogs, cats, birds, midgets, humpbacks, and whales, but you can't go down here and help your people that you say because you don't see the value in Haitians. You don't see the value in our own people. That's the problem. So it's not the fact that the way we see ourselves the way they have implanted into our brains. These Europeans have put hate in us for each other, sir.
The brother just spoke against Haitians.
This is a disingenuous conversation, bro. I just got there and I told the other brother Lex, like, they have a culture of coming here and undermining us. This ain't one of few people. This ain't like a small group of people within the community. It's a culture, bro. It's a culture, bro. And it's like they throw rocks, hide their hands, and they come around us like shit is everything is all good, bro. So when we come with the smoke, all of a sudden we hate them. No, nigga, we showing them the same energy, bro. We showing them the same energy. Stop playing stupid, bro. If we want to have these conversations, bro, let's be honest. Because when dishonesty is involved in these conversations, that's when the disrespect starts, bro.
Well, here's my problem. I have with y'all premise, right? Hold on. This is my problem. I have with y'all premise, right? So you got a person that's
time out. Let's have these conversations. Let's have them. Everybody talking and muting. Everybody talking at once. Let's get it. I haven't said anything in a while. I just came back in. But so what's the conversation at hand?
The one you said, we're talking about. Here's my question right here to everybody. Okay, so say for instance, you got people that are Jamaican descent, right? But they born in America and they've been here for.
I just came back over here, so I want to make sure we adding clarity to what's going on. So with this being the platform. I want to make sure I'm speaking correctly.
The brother saying foundational Black American is a gatekeeping tool for blacks in America, the North American Negro, and how other foreign blacks
I want to
exploit that. No, because I'm just telling you what they were saying, bro.
I want to allow him to say it. So I just want to allow him to say, or whoever it was. I don't even know who it was.
So, no, so Chief Holiday asked me, do I agree with FAA, right? And I told him, I was like, I told him about the whole black thing, that we had a little conversation to summarize the show, that there's a lot of our strong black leaders who went under the guise of black, you know what I mean, that I highly respect, such as Khalid Muhammad, such as Malcolm X. I think he said Malcolm X went under Aboriginal, but a lot of people who were behind him was under the guise of black. You see what I mean? So I don't care about what the Lord said about. I don't care about what the Lord said about us as far as being black.
Hey, Don P.
I identify black with spiritual power. Okay. So then he said something about how we treating the Haitian brothers now, and then I made it clear to him that they have a culture of coming over here and undermining us. I'm not talking about the brothers and sisters that's in Haiti right now. I can't speak for them, but the brothers and sisters that's in Haiti that comes to this country has a culture, not a few of them, has a culture of undermining us. And it's not just them. It's the Jamaicans as well. They have a culture of undermining us, bro.
Do you think they just competing, brother, for survival?
So when they sit there and throw their rocks at us and come around us and hide their hands like everything is okay, no, nigga, we want that smoke. We want that smoke because all we did, as far as the Pan-African movement, I would dare say that a lot of us came from the RGB thing. Y'all know what I'm talking about, the Pan-Africanist movement. A lot of us came from that, bro. But it was only practiced one-sided. The only people who was practicing Pan-Africanism was North American black brothers and sisters. That was it. Nobody was practicing.
Still that's like that today, brother.
But us,
it's like three people from the continent in y'all.
Come on, come on.
Hold on, y'all. Everybody mute up, man. I'm trying to let everybody get their shit out peacefully so y'all won't keep getting cut off.
Yeah, I'm
the one afterwards.
Oh, but you got to land that plane sooner, man. You guys y'all could be hovering a little bit. Just get to y'all points because we can't even address it because you're going too far addressing the points that you're making. Let us address the points, bro. We can have a dialogue, though, right?
What's foundational Aboriginal American in contrast to foundational Black American? You see what I'm saying? I'm not arguing with either one.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so the reason why I got it foundational American Aborigine, and there's a reason for that. We foundational American. You could just say foundational American. We done, right? When you say foundational Aborigine, that doesn't make sense. So foundational American Aborigines.
Hold on. For me personally, I like to make sure I want to make sure that it's strictly for my people. You see what I'm saying? And at the same time, it's other worders that allow other groups in. We trying to seclude that. I'm trying to make sure that it's strictly here. Yeah, all right, motherfucker, Black goes to anybody. Aboriginal goes to pretty much the first inhabitants of whatever land. Indian goes to anybody. But when we start narrowing down to a particular location, right, to a particular place, then it excludes a lot of people by using a certain terminology. You see what I'm saying? Especially in America. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just think it's small substitutes. I don't think it's nothing that should be forced or allocated it to. I just feel like that at the same time, we got shit that we trying to get together. I believe a lot of our brothers and sisters that's over here in America that understand certain things, understand what's going on. A lot of us don't. As far as the Islanders, a lot of them do come over here under mine. Some of them are cool. I'm cool with a lot of them. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, I feel like the ones that understand what's going on, understand what's going on. They support what's going on openly. They embrace it. So I don't think we should keep, going down that particular topic. But we do want to make sure that it's for a certain particular group of people in North America. You see what I'm saying? Go ahead, Don P.
Nah, I mean, I don't got nothing to say. I completely agree with that. That was my whole issue with. I don't have an issue with Aboriginal. I just want to make sure that it's gatekeeping anybody else from North America specifically. That's all. That's all I care about as far as when it comes to us.
I just think when I hear this gatekeeping, we're gatekeeping people that look like us. We're not gatekeeping the pale skins because we're pushing the caste system. So it's like we talk rah, 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 rah to us. And then as soon as one of them pale skins come in, niggas got turned into kittens. Y'all not having the same energy for the original immigrants who came here and who running shit, who took everything. Now, hold on, I just want to say this and I'm out of here. If we owned all the businesses, all of them, right? All of them. Every business that you see, every building that you see that's owned by a foreigner is our shit. Every immigrant that would come here, we would welcome them because those people are coming to work to build our empire. Do y'all see what I just said? So once again, these people are coming from poverty. And so when they come to America, shit is they're going to work harder. They're going to do these things. So they have a different mentality because they're competing. We having two different conversations. We're not saying not to identify. Did you say they was doing for us? Bro, we having two different conversations. We're talking about government handouts. That's not has nothing to do with our lineage. Excuse me?
What did you just say they was doing with us when they come over here?
I'm not even gonna have this conversation about this, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Did you just say they was competing with us, Chief?
Because we're having two different conversations. I'm just saying that.
Are they competing
Yes.
with the Aboriginal people of America, Chief, like you
Yes.
just said?
Yes. Every
So
immigrant
you're
that
gonna
comes here is
welcome some
competing for our
Haitians.
resources.
You're going
Every
to welcome
immigrant.
some Haitians and some Englishmen. You're going to welcome
Jesus.
some Jamaican men, and you're going to welcome
I'm
some
not
Asian
welcoming
men.
nobody, bro.
who
I'm not
compete
an
with us,
immigration
Chief.
officer. Did y'all know
Chief,
that?
I'm
I'm not
just
an immigration
asking you a
officer.
question. We don't have to give me.
Oh my
You
God.
said that people come over here to compete with us. Is
I'm
that
saying
correct?
that y'all have to have some solutions with y'all mouths.
Chief, do these people come over here and compete with us?
Nigga, I said that before you came on the panel.
Thank you. So
Everything is
why
a
are you
competition. It's a
inviting these people
race.
to come over here? Why are
Hey,
you
Root,
inviting?
Nigga,
hey,
I
Root,
have.
hey,
If it
bro.
was up
How
to
is
me,
that an
would
issue?
nobody come
No,
here?
hold
Listen
up,
to
Chief.
me and
Hold up,
listen to me
Chief. Hold
again,
on,
sir.
bro.
If it was up to Chief Holiday, nobody would be here. But motherfuckers is here and they've been here for hundreds of years. What are we gonna do about them? We're picking on the weakest people. What about the motherfuckers that's busting your head and got your wives working for them, my nigga?
Chief,
What about
any
them?
foreigner come over here? Any
Nigga,
foreigner,
answer
old
that
or
question,
new?
bro.
Any foreigner,
Answer that
I'm
question,
answering your
please, bro.
question. Any foreigner,
Okay.
old or new, that comes over here is going to make us and our elders and the new generation pay more
Niggas is
taxes
saying
and
mix with
inflation.
them.
I ain't cut you off, bro.
How you saying you foundational black
I
American?
ain't
You
cut
telling
you
people to
off,
mix with the
bro. I
pale
ain't cut you
skins.
off, man.
Nigga,
Go ahead, just tell me when
explain
you're
what I
done,
just
brother.
said. How you
Tell me
gonna
when
call
you're done,
yourself
brother.
foundational black American, but you think that mixing with the pale skin is a great mixture for people? Make that make fucking sense.
Who said mix with the pale skin?
Mr. Nasheed, sir.
Chief,
Bro,
you just
I'm gonna
said
drop the
that
mic. I'm
we
out.
are allowed to.
I'm out.
Hold on,
I'm
let me
out.
finish. I don't care,
I'm
hey,
out.
Chief, man.
Hey, you guys have a
Be
good
out there,
morning,
man.
man.
You
I
can't
dropped
just
the
say
mic.
that. You can't just say that it's cool for the Haitians to come over here.
Hold on, Root. Hold on, Root. Y'all gotta stop being so emotionally attached to Tariq Nasheed. This ain't about Tariq Nasheed. I haven't even mentioned Tariq Nasheed. Like, seriously. I gotta chill with that. And Tariq Nasheed, baby mama, is black. They're having black children. They're having Aborigine children. So I mean, I don't know what's going on here. I gotta chill.
My whole thing is building with my family over here. That's all, man. Y'all family, I don't care what your ideology is. Y'all family, my thing is about building with y'all. And any resource that we fight for here in North America, I want to make sure that we secure it for us and only us. I'm not
Right.
saying that.
I want to allow T to speak too right after you, big bro. Go ahead, Don P. You got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not saying that we got any hate towards our brothers and sisters in the Caribbean. It's not even about that. It's about us securing the power for ourselves first. And then when we operate with other people, we operate with other people from a position of power. That's all. That's all I care about at the end of the day.
Can I say something real quick? Like when he said all these Haitians that come over here, which it ain't, who cares what color they are or who they are? It's just when he said it, I'm going to go off of him. That makes, when you bring 1 million to 2 million people over here, the foundational blacks, the aboriginals, the indigenous, and everybody that's in America that's been working and going hard, that makes our taxpayer money go up. That makes inflation in America. And these people came over here illegally. So if we would have known about that, we would have voted for the right people to let in. So when all these foreigners, I don't care what color they is, if they from Haitian, England, Jamaica, Asian, they're going to vote for the Democrats that's going to give them all this money and going to practice white supremacists on us.
All right, so
Root,
right there, bro. So can you present any documentation, evidence that suggests that people from the Caribbean getting benefits? Because I got family from there and they don't get no fucking benefits. So can you
I
show
said that y'all
benefits?
come over here illegally. And that hurts
who
our
came
people.
over here illegally? Who
I'm gonna
is
say it
y'all?
one
Like,
more
that's
time,
what I'm
my
saying. Like,
brother.
you just be saying shit,
Now
dog.
hold on, I
You
did
gotta
not say
present
nothing.
evidence, bro.
Hold
You
on.
did.
Why don't you push
You
I'm about to
specifically
show
said people
evidence.
come
Do you
over
want me
here
to show
illegally.
evidence?
Go ahead.
Do you want me to show evidence
Go
that
ahead, show
every
it.
lab?
Go
I'm about
ahead.
to show evidence. Let me show evidence, nigga.
Go ahead. You're talking.
Shit,
Go
shut
ahead.
the fuck up.
Nope. Go ahead. Show it. Show it.
Y'all love when niggas get mad, man. If you show my share screen,
where is that?
if you show my share screen, I'll show that your
Hold
immigrant ass family.
on. Go ahead, Root Words. Get your
about everything else. Show the shit, bro.
Okay. All immigrants that come over here, I'm showing my screen. All you gotta do is look it up. All immigrants come over here, get 3 years tax free.
Hold on. Everybody mute up. I'm showing the screen. Hold on. Get into it now. Hold on.
There it is. All you got to do is look up. Do all migrants gets 3 years tax exempt. Do you want me to push enter or just go ahead to the next subject, Goofy?
Bro, you could push whatever the fuck you want. You ain't gonna show my family. You ain't gonna show my family getting benefits. You're not gonna show my family getting benefits.
Hold on, reverse. Just get your stuff out. I'm gonna let.
No, he's trying to undermine us, bro.
Hold on. I gotta let him rebuttal because he got a rebuttal.
Okay, I'm almost done. The tax years were worse to U.S. tax residents and non-residents. Please reserve the taxation for dual status aliens. This is where you get your all our foreigners tax exempt. How many years the tax do immigrants ask for? What is the 5-year bar immigration? There's so much shit that you can look up. All foreigners don't pay no taxes for 5 years, while all foundational black people do. Now, can he just rebut this shit right here? I don't even got to go into it.
Okay, where you see Jamaican, Haitian, Central American? Where you see that at?
They can tell me that root words.
Where specify that at? Where does it say that? Because you just saying migrants, immigrants. That could be anybody. So where do you see Jamaicans, Haitians coming over?
Bro, anybody and everybody. Bro, immigrant is an immigrant. Period. It's
listen.
Hold on. Let Root answer. Can you specify particular groups that's getting it, or is it for all immigrants in North America?
All people that migrate over here get grants benefits unless he could prove me wrong. Now prove me wrong.
Oh, nigga, that's easy. I could call any one of my family on my Caribbean side, and they're gonna tell you they ain't get shit. That's easy.
They pay taxes when they work. I just showed it.
Yes.
Can you rebut that? What I said, that all immigrants pay no taxes and they get grants. All immigrants get an EBT card.
I'm not related to all immigrants.
I said you are related to immigrants.
I said I'm related to all immigrants.
They all get an EBT card, my nigga.
No. How was that?
Did your people get an EBT card?
Root. How was that? My mom got it. My mom American.
Don't get mad at me, bro. I said all immigrants are tax exempt for 3 years. Can you please rebut that? I digress.
EBT card. My dad don't got one.
I show people
that
you could just go fill out a form.
Show me in my family where you're not saying anything. You're just saying shit.
I didn't say nothing. I showed people. I showed people a whole Google site, bro. I'm not gonna argue with you.
Hold on, bro. Let them get his shit off, bro.
Let them come over here and they fucking tax exempt. Motherfucker, they come here and they become citizens just like you. So how the fuck is they tax exempt if they paying the same taxes you the fuck paying? You don't make any sense. You just be.
Hey man, how long do it take to be a citizen?
Shut the fuck up.
Hold on, bro. Let him get his stuff off, bro.
You're not making no fucking points and you disrespecting people's family, nigga. Fuck you. You's a fucking weirdo. You know how many niggas look at you like you a fucking weirdo? You know how much dumbass shit you be saying, nigga? You can't even pull up no Jamaican or you talking about immigrants. Nigga, that could be anybody from the Western Hemisphere. Fuck is you talking about? Show a Haitian or a Jamaican that get fucking benefits when they come over here, nigga. Tariq Nasheed, dick lover. Show it.
That means they're included, bro. They're included in the immigrant class, bro.
No, man, this is for me. Can you please show my show screen for real? Can you show my show screen again?
Hold on,
I don't gotta argue with your immigrant ass, with your lying ass.
Hold on.
All right, here you go. This is some simple shit. How long does it take to get a United States citizenship? So I'm telling you, for at least 14 months, y'all motherfuckers don't pay no taxes, nigga. Now quit lying to me.
Where is say Jamaican at?
I said all immigrants. Hold on, I'm not done. I need 30 seconds. I need 30 seconds.
Hold on.
I need 30 seconds.
Trying to make sure y'all ain't cutting and muting it.
I need 30 seconds.
I'm gonna let y'all. Hold on, Root. I got you. You can get your 60, 30 seconds, whatever. I just want to make sure ain't nobody interrupt. I want to make sure everybody can hear what each one of you brothers is saying. So go ahead.
Okay, I'm saying that if you come from Jamaica, if you come from the islands, if you come from Mexico on down, Europe on up, Africa all in, China, you're going to have to go through United States naturalization. I don't give a fuck who you is. The shortest time it's going to take is 14 months where you tax exempt, where you a citizen, where you a non-alien resident tax-free exempt. And I ain't saying nothing wrong with it, but I'm just trying to say, don't say we're the same people and we're taxed the same, we're the same nothing. Foundational Black Americans, Aboriginals don't know nothing about this old 14-month stuff. We don't know nothing about immigration and naturalization, so we're not the same people. I digress.
Okay, great. Now show me a Jamaican that's got tax exempt status.
I said all you immigrants, nigga. You an immigrant, nigga.
Okay,
Jamaicans
great. Okay,
immigrant.
That's great. That's great. I'm not an immigrant, born and raised here. My mom is from here. Like I said,
your dad ain't from here, nigga.
Show me a nigga. I don't give a fuck. My dad.
Okay, then. So he went through naturalization.
Nigga,
he
don't
was
be mad
tax
at me
free, nigga.
I got a dad in my life, nigga. I love my father.
Nigga, you can't rebut shit I'm saying. You can't rebut shit I'm saying. So shut your immigrant ass up, nigga.
You can't pull up nothing to support nothing you saying. You talking about Jamaicans get benefits. You ain't pull up no fucking document that says
nigga, you said that you come over here and get United States citizenship. I said at least take a year and a half for you to get United States citizenship.
Immigrants can be.
It take you a year and a half to get it, bro.
Immigrants can be anybody. Specified, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? When you talking legal documents, you gotta specify. Ain't no general going on.
All immigrants go through naturalization. All immigrants go through naturalization, don't they?
My dad had to get a citizenship, buddy.
It took him 3 years to get one.
Right here on Google, bro. Jamaicans are the largest group of immigrants from the Caribbean region living in the fucking United States. Bro, this is 2021 information. What are you talking about?
Great. And that same document you reading, where say they taxes in that? Because y'all niggas be saying anything.
Bro, man, I said all immigrants. You can't rebut me. Hold on, y'all. Fuck that shit. You just rebut anything I said. Rebut anything I said. You said that you got to get a United States citizenship, and I told you that it takes you at least 14 months to get it. At least 14 months. So that's saying everything you do is tax-free until you become a United States citizen. I showed it, man. Why can't you let me talk?
Bro, you're not showing no Caribbean people that's tax exempt. You're not showing it.
Bro, we're stating the facts. We're stating the documented facts from your government.
What are you talking about? That's literally
how can you pay a government that you're not a part of? How can you pay a government you're not a part of, Goof?
You know how many immigrants? Bro, listen to me.
You got immigrant blood.
Listen to me, bro. I drive trucks. Like
you don't pay no taxes. You an immigrant, bro, and you got them from the immigrant side.
I'm not
like you talking about your family. My family ain't your family, my nigga. Fuck your family. My family go through the struggle for your sorry ass family to come over here.
Nigga, your family.
See, my family the one who got your family over here, boy. You remember that, boy? Your sorry ass family ran over here, my nigga, and left his girlfriends and left his mother and father. Since you want to be argumentative.
Hey.
Hold on.
Fuck your sorry ass family, nigga. Fuck your family.
Hold on. Y'all doing too much. Come on, Root. You ain't gotta do all that. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Y'all going hard body, man. Oh shit.
He can't rebut nothing I'm saying. I'm trying to be respectful. Like here go my information. Then he just want to start like I'm just slandering somebody. I just said some simple shit. Look, all immigrants. All I said some. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro.
Pull up no documentation on Jamaica. You just said all immigrants, nigga, which is literally everybody else on the planet.
We pulled up documentation on the U.S. government specifically about Jamaican immigrants being the largest population per capita of the Caribbean Caribbean countries.
That's what's up.
If most of y'all get it, it only makes sense that y'all would get the most have the most benefits, bro.
Where the benefits they getting at? Where is that?
All immigrants get benefits, y'all. Don't be United States citizen. You ask me a question, can I answer it?
So you don't got.
Or just tell me when you're done, bro. Just tell me when you're done, bro.
Getting benefits.
Just tell me when you're done, bro. You asked me a question, but gonna answer it. Now the question was, well, two people.
You didn't pull it up.
Goddamn, nigga, let me talk it. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. I'm glad you admit you an immigrant motherfucker, nigga. And you won't let me talk.
Nigga, I was born and raised here. My mom.
Nigga, your daddy ain't, nigga.
My mom folks been here longer than your folks been here.
Yeah, I bet your man. I'm just saying. Can I talk for a second? I don't even want to get on this bullshit.
Go ahead and talk more. Go ahead and talk more. Now you a foundational black American. You look
dick, nigga. Shit, nigga. You don't know what you is. You half and half, nigga. You don't even know what part of Jamaica your daddy come from. He could have came from the Congo, my nigga.
I love my roots.
Your daddy could have came from England, my nigga.
I love my roots.
Don't talk about me.
My folks from the Caribbean.
Hey, hold on.
Love my roots.
Y'all keep on information.
I'm trying to keep it to some information. You won't let me talk. Just tell me when you're done, bro. Just say you done when you're done, bro.
He can't keep it on information because he ain't pulling up nothing that show Jamaicans getting fucking benefits. He literally is talking out of his ass. He's pulling shit out of his ass because he dick rotting and dick munching Tariq.
Bro, it's written into the tax code, bro. They don't even have to qualify,
so when he's done, we could talk.
Just let him talk so when he's done, he done.
Cause y'all niggas ain't never interact with Caribbean people. I could tell y'all for whatever reason y'all just listen to some niggas on YouTube now.
Bro,
Y'all like,
what would we want to interact with them
That's why
for?
we're in the position that
Why
we're in.
do we want to interact with some immigrants for? Why?
Pull up where they.
Why are you defending immigrants and keep talking? Why don't you let me talk for a second?
Why am I defending my father, nigga? Cause that's my dad.
Fuck
like
your father if he ain't down with us, bro.
So you see, he said
you trying to bring your family in, my people, my nigga.
Everything he got coming to him is deserved because he just said fuck my family.
Why do we? I don't care. You done diss my people, my nigga.
Because you
won't even let me talk, my nigga. I'm done till you get done talking. Just please tell me when you done, bro. Cause you scared.
Hold on. Y'all go ahead, Zakin. You got the floor.
Bro, all I'm saying is these niggas pulling up documents on the generalization of migrants. That's anybody. That's literally 6 billion other niggas. Pull up where Jamaicans getting benefits, so me and my dad can go get
it goes the same for all of y'all.
Just let him talk so he can get done talking.
Cool.
Let him talk.
Pull up where we getting benefits, so me and my Jamaican ass father can go get the benefits. Then we can prove you right, bro. Pull up where we getting them, so we can go get them, bro. Since we just getting benefits and we getting EBT cards and all this other nut shit you talking about. Pull up where we getting it.
Can I talk?
Pull up where we getting it. Yep.
Can I talk?
Pull it up. Yeah, pull it up. I don't want you.
No, can I talk? When are you going to be done, motherfucker?
Hey, hold on.
Where we getting it?
Hold on. Everybody, go ahead. You got the floor.
Once again, I just proved of a document where he keeps saying Jamaicans. Jamaican is defined as an immigrant. So that's all 6 billion motherfuckers he talking about. All of them come over here through the immigrant boat. When they get here, they get a green card and all that shit, and they're tax-free for at least 14 and a half months, like I just showed. They get all the EBT cards and nothing. They're not like the foundational black people. They're not like the Aboriginals of America. We the ones that went through Jim Crow. We the ones that went through the 1913 Banking Act where all of our people pay the taxes for people like his father to come over here and not even give us our credit. That's all I'm saying. Nobody give a fuck about your people, but your people ain't us because they ain't even been over here for 50 years. But now if your father and your mother is together, you foundational black. How can you say you ain't? Because y'all don't practice nothing about Jamaica. Y'all come over here and practice American
said I'm not
Indians.
Foundational black. You said that. I didn't say that. That's what you said.
I mean, okay, just let me get done, bro. I'm just telling you where the division is at. People that pay taxes over here forever, letting these foreigners come over here that don't pay no taxes for at least a year and a half. And you can't rebut that shit. They get EBT cards, they get grants. I don't give a fuck what type of immigrant you is.
So who in my family get? That's what I'm saying. Like, you see how you just said they get EBT cards and all these benefits, right? Okay, cool.
Is your family Jamaicans?
So who got it? Like,
why are you even in this shit? See, you got yourself in something you wasn't even supposed to be in.
Nigga, I am supposed to be here. My mom is a fucking black American.
I didn't say that. I said this little conversation about foundational blacks.
I can say whatever. I mean, I could talk about foundational
blacks. Okay, I don't believe your mom was here because you said your mom was an Indian. You said your mom was an Indian and she ain't go through the Jim Crow era. She ain't marched with Martin Luther King.
I said that, Root. That's what I said.
Yeah, you said your mom was an Indian. You said your mom wasn't black?
I said my mom wasn't marching or nothing like that. I said that I don't got
no. You said your mom was an Indian. That means she was not considered a black. So you telling me your mom wasn't fucking with us? I'm not mad at you. Tell the truth. Keep it 100.
Luke, this is a fucking lie.
So your daddy a Jamaican and your mama an Indian. How the fuck you down with us, nigga?
Talking over me ain't gonna confirm with the nut shit you just said out your fucking mouth, bro. Everybody here done heard me. Nobody here heard me say that my mom is not black. Nobody here heard me say that. I ain't even bring.
Nigga, I asked you, was your mom black? You said no.
Hold on, Ro. Let him get it off,
bro.
Let him get it off.
My mom is not. My mom is the status black, but she is not the color or descriptive term black. You know what I'm saying? Have my family call themselves that term, bro. I know what that shit mean in law. I'm an Aboriginal. I've been in this community for fucking going on a decade now. So I know why niggas don't fuck with that term. But pussy, you're not going to tell me I'm not foundational because my father is Caribbean and all the people of the Caribbean come from Central and South America where y'all like to claim they fucking monuments. We're not going to play that game, nigga. Nigga, I love both sides of my family. I don't have no African heritage on no side of my family. My Caribbean side, 100% Arab. My folks been here, bro, in the Caribbean. I know the island. You don't know it. It's 200 miles, less than 200 miles off the coast of Florida. Well, guess what? Cali is farther than that, bro. Now niggas saying they sit on a different plate. Bro, listen, I'm not gonna let nobody diss my folks in the Caribbean because of some little fucking group that y'all follow that's fucking a trademark term. FBA is a trademark term that somebody owns, bro. This ain't no fucking lineage or none of that shit, nigga. Somebody owns it. Fuck are you talking about, bro? What about
Caribbean is a trademark term, bro.
Jamaica, yes, you're right.
See, you keep slandering my people. I'm gonna slander your people. Jamaican is a trademark term.
It is. The Queen of
Thank you. So don't talk about my people, brother.
But you want to know what else trademark? You want to know what else trademark? You want to know what else trademark that you don't own right now? American, nigga.
Y'all don't own Jamaica.
This is what Chief
so
is
why
talking
are we
about.
worried about Jamaica over here?
You got all this smoke for niggas that you
why are y'all Jamaicans and Europeans running over here, bro?
Because we got family over here and we doing business, nigga.
There it is. I'm glad you keeping it real.
Yeah, we got family.
Keep it real.
Business to take care of our family.
Keep it real, y'all. So y'all gonna forget about your family in Jamaica and England?
Listen. No, we don't forget about none of them. We take care of
y'all.
Y'all
forgot about them niggas?
But check this out. My dad takes care of my foundational black fucking mother. They're not even together no more. So what? So where is he undermining black Americans?
So now your mom foundational black. She ain't an Indian no more?
Bro, I never.
Hey, yo, it was a good build. I just gotta go. I'm sorry, we're not going nowhere with this.
Foundational black people, you keep changing sides, my nigga. Now your mom foundational black. She ain't. I asked you this yesterday, bro. I asked you this yesterday, my nigga. Are you on code or not? And you said no.
You're not going to try to change sides game with me. You change sides more than Lex, dickhead. You change sides more than Lex. Let's not
okay, fine, my nigga.
Let's not do that. You just now got on this FBA shit, nigga. We done been in this.
Nigga, ain't everybody just got on this shit? Didn't everybody just get on this shit? The spirit of Aboriginal power?
You on it.
Shit. I don't. Okay, you ain't on it, my nigga. You on the Haitian stuff.
And pussy, guess what you?
I see. That's what I'm so glad about this FBA.
You ain't pull up no benefits.
You gonna forget about your mom and love your dad, huh? Huh? You gonna speak more on your dad's side than your mama's side, huh?
You gonna forget about your mom? What the fuck is you talking about, dumbass nigga? You sound like a fucking dweeb, you dork. Fuck are you talking about? I don't love my mom now because I have a Jamaican mom.
I wish you talk about her more. So Nobody want to hear about your dad's side, my nigga.
By default, I don't love my mom because
let's talk about your mom's side, my nigga.
That's your logic.
Well, can we talk about your mom's side?
What you want to know about my mom's side?
I mean, what was she doing as a foundational black American?
I told you all about my genealogy. I told you my family was landowners. We lived in North Carolina.
I'm gonna ask you one more time. You just said that your mom's side is foundational black America. Can we agree on that without arguing with each other?
My mom's side is black. I don't like that trifling ass term. Nope, she's not.
There you go. I didn't say black. I said FBA. Is she the foundations of America?
My mom called herself black, but she ain't about to call herself FBA.
See, you'd rather come together with a foreign ass Jamaican that's called your daddy than everybody that's inside your land. I'm sorry, your daddy got you fucked up, my nigga. I'm allowed to agree. I'm allowed to say that, bro.
So you saying?
I'm saying that you're gonna forget about everybody on your mama's side with your family, and you gonna side with your daddy that's a Jamaican. I ain't even mad at you, bro.
Hold up, bro. How the fuck you know what's going on in my life and you know I don't fuck with my mom? You see how
I'm not mad at you, my nigga.
You see how you
I'm just showing you what's happening right here.
Hold up, bro.
You forget about your foundational black side and you gonna go to your Jamaican side.
So I don't fuck with my mom.
Take your ass over to Jamaican, my nigga.
I don't fuck with my mom.
You don't talk about her.
That I grew up with.
You don't talk about her. Let's talk about the foundational black side. Let's quit talking about the Jamaican shit.
Nigga, we're not talking about my mom because you.
Maybe we'll get along, my nigga.
You dissing half my family. Fuck are you talking about? Bro, you're a weirdo. I'll beat you the fuck up in person, bro. You're not tough. Stop acting.
We're trying to unite over here, bro.
We're not.
Bring something to the table that's going to unite us, bro.
Root, you dissing half the fucking Americans, bro. I don't fuck with that.
Damn, you have a beautiful united side with us. You have a beautiful motherly united side with us.
I fuck with
you want to come on here and start a division.
Central and South and conjoin the islands, nigga.
Fuck them places, my nigga. They ain't go through Jim Crow, my nigga. So listen, they ain't go through Jim Crow, my nigga.
Who ain't go through Jim Crow?
North, Central, and South America, nigga.
So
and the adjoining islands, nigga.
So hold up, bro.
They ain't marched with Martin Luther King, nigga.
They wasn't enslaved.
Nigga, they don't know Rosa Parks, nigga. They don't know Tupac, nigga. Nigga, they don't know how to motherfucking shake water around. They don't know WWF,
why are you bringing up?
They don't know basketball and football, nigga. They don't know jazz and all that shit, nigga.
What does that have to do with that?
Nigga, so what you saying? Quit bringing people in my family, nigga. Just because your beautiful side of your family accepted somebody. Quit bringing everybody in.
Hold on. I would like to get a couple other people's opinion on this conversation. Maybe Chief Jonesy and Don P can maybe kind of get their thoughts on this conversation so far. What you hearing so far, and then I'll allow these two brothers to get back at it. I want to kind of stir the room up, get the tension down. Yeah, only thing I gotta say is this, man. I'm just worried about my people in North America. That's it for now. For now, right now it's about grabbing power for me, honestly, and being on code with my brothers and sisters in North America. I said what I said, and I stand on what I said. I said it's a culture of people from the Caribbeans and people from Africa coming over here and undermining us. That can't be refuted. I could direct y'all to a video where a lot of them came on there and talked about how their families was basically telling them to stay away from us type shit. You know what I mean? So it's a culture of undermining, but it's not a culture of them calling that shit out. They only call it out when we speak on it. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. That's all I gotta say. I don't got no hate towards any of my Caribbean brothers and sisters. I really don't. And as far as me being from New York, anybody who's from New York knows that we're kind of outnumbered when it comes to the black and Hispanic immigrants over there. We're outnumbered. So a lot of us have best friends that's Puerto Ricans. A lot of us have best friends that's Dominicans, Haitians, Jamaicans, or whatever. That's just a fact. You know what I mean? But even me myself, I got homeboys that's Hispanic. I got homeboys and a lot of my female friends, you know, they Haitians and they Jamaican. But I can't let my emotional ties to my Caribbean brothers and sisters supersede my politics when it comes to my community. And I rest my plane there.
That's a good point, bro. I fuck with that point. I don't got no issue with that. That makes sense when you say it like that. Now you see how you just said you got Caribbean friends, right? Now Root dumbass will say you a fucking tether leather because you fuck with your Caribbean friends that you fuck with. I don't have no issue with you putting your lineage first and you doing shit politically with your lineage first. But nigga, I ain't disrespecting nobody here. And like I said, I am fucking American, bro. My folks from here. You're not gonna tell me I'm any less American than anybody. That's just your opinion at that point, bro. But I fuck with my family here. I help my family out here. It's like it's weird niggas in this community that like to just make it propagate that I don't fuck with my mother and I don't fuck with my mom's side. Like that's not who I'm interacting with on a daily fucking basis. But bro, you're not about to. It's disingenuous to diss and put everybody in the Caribbean. Everybody, shit. I'll go there and say everybody in fucking Africa, everybody in all these other places into the same category, and say that 100% of the people that are the migrants that come over here is out to get your ass. You're gonna have to prove that. And if you're gonna be specific and bring up this the nation of the Jamaica or the Haitians or whatever, you gotta show, bro, where they getting benefits. We can show where white people getting benefits when they come over here, and it specifies whites. So why? And they're immigrants. So why we can't specify with the Caribbean and the Jamaicans and all these motherfuckers, the South and Central? Because I agree with y'all. It is a buffer class, like AP said. There's a buffer class of niggas that come over here and coon it the fuck out. But that don't excuse the niggas from here that coon the fuck out. And I'm from here and I see the shit. And the people here is my people too. So I see the shit, bro. Everybody is indoctrinated. You're not going to sit here and say that motherfuckers get benefits over others. Ain't nobody in the Caribbean and Jamaica get benefits over anybody over here, bro. You talking to somebody who grew up with both. Them niggas ain't had benefits. Niggas had to literally work. So you saying that they don't fuck with niggas over here because they want to go to work to feed their family? What the fuck you want them to do? Starve?
They don't pay taxes when they work, goofball.
Bro, who don't pay taxes when they work? Like you keep saying
no person that's
like.
Hold on. The only difference about our coons, we do gotta call out all the coons, no matter where they are. But you know, it's kind of hard to deal with a tether group. You see what I'm saying? Or a buffer class. You see what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, Black Americans, foundational Black Americans, is one of the few people that's not leaving their homeland. They don't go undermine or coon around in other people's places. You know what I mean? Spreading coon tendencies, you feel me, to other peoples in other countries. They do it here, yes, they do it, and it's a lot of fucking stupid ass Aboriginal, Negro, Black coons here, might I add. A lot of them. You see what I'm saying? But they just not going to other people's places. That's the difference.
Yeah, and it's just like when we talk about New York, when this Aboriginal movement, foundational Black American movement get going, I'm pointing directly at New York. How the fuck is y'all some New York state of mind, state of kings, and all y'all on welfare off my generation and my mothers and grandmothers and American taxpayers? That's not a king. That's a I'm not gonna even go there. So that's stuff that Americans need to be aware of. like the biggest population of Jamaicans in New York, son, B, for real God, y'all all on welfare. And that's not right to me. That's not right to half Americans, and we should be able to have a political front to say, man, fuck them New York state of mind ass niggas. They should go along with America. Now, how can you rebut that, Akeem? I digress.
Ain't nobody in my family on welfare, buddy. So that's all I gotta say to rebut that. You can keep going.
Report that New York shit where the biggest immigration of Jamaicans is at. They all on welfare. They all get off the taxpayers' money. It's called grants.
I'm not from New York. I'm not from New York.
I said the whole nation of Jamaica that leaves New York. That leave Jamaica go to New York. The biggest immigration of
my dad ain't go to New York.
Jamaicans go to New York, and they all sit off the welfare and the taxpayers' money of America. Now rebuke that.
My dad ain't go to New York. That's how I rebuted it. Just right there. My dad ain't go to New York. Just right there. I don't have any family in New York.
So, what about the rest of his family?
Are we going to make up anything?
I just proved to you, sir, without being disrespectful. I just proved to you that all Jamaicans that flee to New York run, and come over here and start killing us and being on some gangster military mercenary shit.
Oh, okay.
Get a welfare check from our fucking from our taxpayers' money, and when they work their first 15 months until they get citizenship, they are tax-free visa. Now, can you rebut that, please? Can you please rebut it?
I already rebutted it. I've been rebutted it, bro. You just saying the same points at this time because I told you my family we had to pay taxes when he came here. As soon as he started working, I don't understand where you're getting your little tidbits from. I don't know what you're doing.
You have to be a USA citizen and a social security number to pay the taxes to the place. If you're not a United States citizen, they give you an ITEN number, a visa. See, quit playing with me, man.
But you're so where
rebut anything I'm saying except for saying now.
I'm in the store ordering food. I'm getting some stewed chicken real quick, buddy. But listen, bro, you still ain't pull up where niggas getting benefits, bro. You keep saying benefits, but you can't show them.
I said the whole nation of y'all. The biggest migration out of Jamaica is in New York. Why do the foundational blacks, all these hunkies, all these crackers, all these fucking everybody that's a United States citizen, why do we pay y'all money? Because y'all foreigners. Rebut it.
I see y'all. Hey, Root. Pussy, you don't pay no fucking money from my family. Stop acting like you put money down to pay for niggas.
Now you want to talk all that shit, get all sentimental.
I'm in the store.
Now you all butthurt, my
nigga. I can talk to you now. I was in the store getting my food.
I said the whole state of New York, nigga. I said all you niggas.
Root, nigga, you ain't from New York, so how you know what's going on?
Y'all some welfare ass niggas. I know a whole bunch of immigrants, my nigga.
Root, we saw your house. We saw your house.
I know more motherfucking Jamaicans than you.
On welfare.
I bet I know a lot of Jamaicans just like you.
What are you talking about, nigga? You swim in dirty creeks. You swim in dirty creeks.
Where New York get all that money from then? That's from the taxpayers of the foundational blacks.
Hey, Root.
That's just about to give Ukraine, Africans, all that money to come over here and go to school.
Go back to that dirty ass kayak.
You can't even.
Go back to that dirty ass kayak you was swimming in, bro. Because we ain't going nowhere, bro. We ain't saying nothing. It ain't nothing to rebut. I told you my.
You can't even rebut it, bro.
So I can't speak on nothing that's going on in New York. I can't. What am I going to say? What the fuck am I going to say? I'm not.
You can say that the biggest migration of Jamaicans is in New York.
And my folks not on welfare.
I'm just gonna know. It's called government grants. It's called government loans. It's called, what do y'all call it? Y'all get it twice a month. Everybody in New York used to get it twice a month. My Puerto Rican niggas and them niggas used to be like, yeah, we ain't like y'all. We from New York. And I used to be like, damn, that's some player shit. I used to be like, I wish I was from New York. I used to think that was the king, nigga. That ain't no. I ain't even trying to disrespect nobody. I'm just trying to prove points that our people pay a lot of shit for these migrants. And it's not right. I digress.
Yeah, Black Americans always supported immigration law, so that's really hard to get around.
Like I said, my fault. Motherfuckers keep calling me, but bro, ain't no Jamaicans get no immigrants, bro. I mean, ain't no Jamaicans get no benefits. They ain't get no benefits.
I think all black people need to move to New York. Shit. See, I mean, I ain't all against Jamaicans. I just want to find a way that's gonna work for us. Fuck it, nigga. Pack up and move to New York for about a month or two, nigga.
My folks ain't getting benefits, bro. My folks ain't getting benefits. And if it's benefits out there, nigga, I'll tell my dad right now, hey, bro.
You asked me to prove a point, brother. You just asked me to prove a simple point.
There's some benefits out here that we apparently we've been getting for fucking decades that never helped us. So, Dad, you need to go get.
You asked me a simple point and went through a novel saying, "Oh, root words hate Jamaicans and Haitians where I'm proving the biggest migration out of Jamaica is in New York.
You literally,
and all them niggas is on welfare and get
all right, great.
Staten Island grants and fucking Bronx grants.
So where the benefits?
We got in this argument. You dog walk me. You made me look like a fool, and you cannot rebut nothing I'm saying, brother.
Benefits.
That's my people pay taxes for New York.
What they got to do with the benefits the Jamaicans is getting? Where are the benefits? That's what I've been trying to figure out for the last hour. Where are the benefits?
Okay, can I talk? Can I talk? Can I talk?
Talk about benefits.
Okay, see, all the Jamaicans, and now, I'm not saying just Jamaicans, all the New Yorkians will rest in New York, will get all that money, start getting a little welfare check, just like Alaska. But Alaska do it a little different. Alaska get it off their oil, but New Yorkians get it all that welfare money, and then they move out of state that's cheaper. You see how easy that works? They'll stay there for about 6 months, 3 years. You cutting me off? You're cutting me off. I'm trying to narrate the story.
You didn't say Jamaican or benefits or nothing.
I'm trying to narrate the story from you, brother. You won't even let me narrate the story for you, brother.
You just went somewhere to New York. What the fuck is a New Yorkian? This nigga said
all of y'all pop up in New York, stay there for a couple of months a year, then y'all start moving around America on your welfare check. Y'all still get them. Then y'all go to work. Hold on, you won't even let me.
You won't even let me benefit. You won't even let me talk. Jamaicans receive X benefit. Where's the benefit?
You won't even still let me get done. You asked me a question.
Where's the benefit?
You asked me a question.
Okay, answer it again. I'm gonna give you your
okay. Well,
time, nigga. Where's the benefit? Where's the benefit?
Can I tell you? When y'all migrate from Jamaica and come to New York, y'all sign up for that SSI stuff, and they give y'all $800 to $1,200 2 times a month. Then y'all leave New York and go to another state and get a job where y'all still get y'all New York welfare checks, and that's an advantage. That's a benefit, motherfucker.
And this all Jamaicans, right?
All of them, because all y'all have to go through immigration. And there's one, hold on. I'm saying this because all y'all go through immigration. Where is immigration at, sir? Where do all y'all fly over here to?
Root. All Jamaicans move to New York, right? That's where they all go, right? That's where they
I'm saying from the beginning. I don't know about now. Shit, I'm just saying I'm giving you something that you cannot rebut. Why don't you rebut it, bro? Everybody know Ellis Island is paid for by the taxpayers. It's paid for by the FDA.
Come to New York.
You just can't. Y'all all go through Ellis Island, my nigga.
What are you talking about?
Y'all all go through Ellis Island, my nigga.
If I call my mom right now and say, "Mom, when you sent my daddy here."
I don't want you to talk about that. You can't rebut nothing I'm saying, though, bro. And you're being very disingenuous. You won't even rebut nothing I'm saying.
I'm being disingenuous, and you still have yet to answer one question of mine.
You won't even answer nothing, bro.
For 45 minutes. I asked you the same question for 45 minutes. You talking about New Yorkians.
What question? I said people that migrate to New York. That's where the biggest Jamaican migration has ever been and ever will be. Can you rebut that?
It sure is. I don't got to rebut.
Okay, then. So all y'all get benefits from the taxpayers of America.
All right. Look, Root. Let me just have a moment.
Can you rebut that,
so we can figure out.
We gotta realize. I just want to make this clear for anybody, and this for everybody. All foreigners benefit, even if they didn't receive one check. You benefit just by coming to America. You see what I'm saying?
No, I don't. Because y'all don't know nothing my family had to endure when we got here.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to you particular, big bro. I'm just talking about any African to come over. If they didn't receive a check, they're gonna benefit off of everything that Black Americans already don't work for that's put in place. You see what I'm saying? No matter what. Matter of fact, the opportunity just to come here, the opportunity difference is better. So you leaving a better situation to come to a better situation, whether you leave a check or not, that's benefits. You see what I'm saying? And that goes for Islanders too. So I just want people to be real with the argument at the same time.
We could be real with the argument. So let me just ask questions and just keep it on a debate format. Y'all said Caribbean people ain't go through slavery, Jim Crow, none of that. Where's the evidence that Caribbean people weren't enslaved and prisoners of war?
No, Jim Crow. Not slavery, Jim Crow. Prove that y'all went through Jim Crow.
What's the difference? I know you ain't say
there's
that.
There's a law.
I
didn't say
I know
slavery.
You ain't say that.
Yes, Americans and the Caribbeans and a lot of people around the world got enslaved and went through chattel and all that stuff. Yes, whatever way you put it.
You just said they didn't. You just said
no. I said Jim Crow, bro. There's Jim Crow laws only in America for the foundational Black that do not apply to you foreigners.
So do you not know how to
rebut it, please?
Do you not know how to
rebut it, please?
What am I? What is there to
Rebut
rebut?
it,
You ain't say
please.
nothing. You just made a statement. How am I rebut a statement you made? It's just general. You ain't even talking about
Nigga,
nothing.
you the one who
Just
brought
answer.
up Jim Crow.
What
You
are
try
you
to
talking
slide
about?
in there. You was being
How I
disingenuous
bring up
and
Jim
try
Crow?
to
You was the
slide
first one to
in
bring it up.
Jim Crow
Nigga, you said
and
Jim Crow
slavery in the
first. What
same
are you talking
sentence.
about?
You said so the Jamaican people and the Islander people did not go through slavery and Jim Crow. You said that, nigga. I just rebutted what you said.
Bro, I don't know what
Man,
the
quit
fuck
trying
you
to
be
play
hearing.
word games with
I
root
don't
words,
know
sir.
what you be hearing, bro. Root
You can't
words.
even rebut shit,
Your
bro.
name root words. You don't even fuck with root words, nigga. You a Moor. Now you a foundational Black American. You's
No
a
problem, my
fucking
nigga. All I'm asking you is
fraud.
just to rebut
You're
what I'm
a
saying.
fraud.
That's
It
all
ain't
I'm
nothing to
asking is to
rebut.
rebut what I'm saying, man.
Every question you asked me, I answered it honestly.
You
and
ain't
genuinely.
okay, bro.
You ain't pull up not a fucking fact that shows that
Man, you ain't
Jamaicans
pulled up
get
nothing to
benefits.
rebut nothing I said
You ain't
neither.
pull up. It ain't nothing to pull up because you the one who made the
Like I
statement that they
said,
getting benefits.
y'all do get benefits.
If you can't pull up and show the benefits, how the fuck I'm gonna do it?
All right,
Dickhead.
man.
Yeah, all right, man. You's a dumbass nigga, bro. You probably one of the dumbest niggas on this motherfucking panel,
You
bro.
ain't a nigga,
For
shit.
real.
You half
Guess
nigga.
what?
I mean,
Guess what?
shit.
Guess what? Guess what?
You ain't a whole
Guess
nigga.
what?
You can start
Guess
slandering,
what?
bro. It's all
Guess
good,
what?
man.
I'm a
Goofy.
tether lover because I love my fucking father. But guess what? You can't beat me, pussy. Fuck is you talking
bro,
about,
cool,
nigga?
man.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
cool.
saying? You just
Fuck
love
is
the
you talking
tatters,
about?
my nigga.
I don't give a fuck. You ain't about to be up here fucking disrespecting people's family,
Y'all
bro.
are being
I'm not about to
disingenuous
sit here and
because
let you
y'all are
do
not
it.
us, sir. Why are you being disingenuous?
Who's being
You just
disingenuous,
got
nigga?
mad
The
because you
Caribbeans that
said
come over here
slavery.
and get fucking
You
money.
just said that the
What are
Caribbean
you
island
talking about?
brothers, sir, went through slavery and Jim Crow. You fell out your fucking retarded mind, my nigga.
They was enslaved.
No,
They was enslaved.
nobody went
Now,
through Jim Crow but the
okay.
United
We're gonna
States
keep it right here.
American
We're gonna
Negro,
keep it right
the
here.
black man, the
We're gonna keep it right
Aboriginals
here.
of
Now,
America.
pull up.
The Aboriginals of the United States of America went through Jim Crow. It's a law, sir. We the one who went through KKK. It's a law, sir. Yes, sir. Please pull up something that proves the Jamaican Islanders.
So niggas in the islands.
All you have to do is tell Aboriginal power to push
They
share.
didn't fight Dutch, Spanish, or
That's
English.
not
Niggas in the
Jim
islands
Crow,
didn't fight
sir.
them. Are you
That's not
serious?
Jim Crow, sir. That's not Jim
talking
Crow,
about?
sir.
What do Jim Crow got? Listen,
You don't even know what Jim Crow is. You're talking about you from
in the
America.
mainland, the
Jim
people
Crow
in
is
the
a
mainland was
time in
enslaved.
history.
The people
Jim Crow is
the
a
people in the
time in
mainland was
history.
enslaved.
When
The
no
people in the
Jamaicans
islands
was over
enslaved.
here, quit being
Facts.
disingenuous, brother.
Facts.
What are you talking about? I don't care what none of y'all
I
niggas.
know you don't care, man.
I'm
You
not
made this
being
whole
disingenuous with
conversation
shit.
and trying to
Your point
slander
sucks,
me,
bro.
and you don't even know what Jim Crow
How
is,
am I
but
trying
you
to
brought it
slander
up.
you when you literally
You put
just saying shit
slavery
about
with Jim
people's family?
Crow. You
Nigga,
got to be fucking nuts, my nigga.
You just invented benefits that
You
Jamaicans
put Jim
get,
Crow
and
with
you
slavery.
still ain't pull
Then
them up.
you try to
Bro, we
say that.
Still ain't pull them up, nigga.
we can't
You
invent
still ain't
benefits
pulling
that's on the
fuck
books,
up.
bro.
Fuck
Y'all's
is you talking
benefits
about?
are on the books. They
Bro,
can be
that's great.
calculated
That's great.
down
Can
to the
y'all pull up
penny.
the books? Can y'all pull up the books? Can you pull up the books, sir?
Bro, you
Man,
can get
you
on
keep
Google
moving the
and Google
goalposts, bro. It's
profits
good to
from
talk to
Jamaica, and they
somebody
probably
that
got
can
it.
go that can keep moving the goalposts, bro.
You can't.
God damn,
How
man.
am
You
I
know what I'm saying?
moving
Like
the
you shit, you
goalposts
keep moving the
by
goalposts,
asking you
bro.
to pull up what you're claiming? How am I moving the
We're
goalposts,
asking you to
dickhead, if
research
I'm
yourself.
asking you to pull up the shit you're
Research your
claiming?
history. This is about knowing you
My history,
and
y'all niggas
yours.
is trying to tell me a
You
different
should know.
history.
You should know what your parents was able to deal with. You should know the points in history
I know
where
what
you can,
I know both
you know
perspectives in
stories.
history, bro.
You know
Both perspectives in
stories
history.
and the stuff
I've been
that's
in this
been
community as long as you,
sensational.
bro. I've been in this community as long as you. So tell me what I don't know.
See, I'm saying he was being disingenuous when he said, "Well, the Caribbean people went through
Listen, you
slavery."
was being
He won't even
disingenuous
let
when
me
you said
talk.
fuck
Go
my
ahead, bro.
dad's side. So
Go ahead, bro.
I don't got to hear you say nothing, nigga. You said fuck
I
my dad.
know you speaking
Fuck
from the
you.
Jamaican side. You don't want to talk about your mother's side.
You.
You gonna stick to your
Nigga,
daddy's side, not your
All right, what
mother's
you want to know
side.
about my mom? What you want to know about my mom? Let's talk about my mom. What you want
I
to know about my mom?
know.
What you
I
wanna know?
want to know about
What you
Jim
wanna
Crow
know?
and Caribbeans.
They wasn't
That's
here,
what I want
like
to
you
know about
said.
the Jim
They
Crow and
wasn't here,
Caribbeans.
like you
These are the
said.
same people.
They wasn't here, like you said.
Okay, then. So how are you saying
great.
that the
Okay,
Caribbeans
great.
went
I
through
agree
Jim
with
Crow?
that, right? I agree
How do
with
you
that,
say
right?
the Caribbeans went through the KKK laws?
Earlier,
How do you
made
saying
the
that we
statement.
went through the
Earlier,
y'all
you
went through
made
the
the
motherfucking
statement that Caribbean
1965?
people.
See, you don't want to talk
You
about
made
shit
the
like that, bro. We're
statement
not the same,
that
bro.
Caribbean people weren't enslaved. You made that statement.
I don't care about the enslaved shit. We agreed on that.
Oh,
you
now
put
you don't
Jim
care.
Crow.
Now
You
don't
put
care.
Jim Crow in it.
I didn't put Jim Crow in shit.
Oh man, now you saying I'm lying. All right, bro.
All right, listen.
Yo,
we got,
piece of the
What are you
tribe.
talking about?
Hey, hold on,
Hold
y'all. Hey, I got Balam Black on the panel. I think he got something to say. What's going on, Balam?
And peace to the tribes, my dude. So I want to address people who not understanding that America is a hemisphere with different territories. We call these people, well, I call them American Indians. They can be Aboriginal, whatever title you want. It's just a whole lot of gang shit going on. And Ruth, I got to talk to you, brother. I feel that you can grow from this. You setting us back with not understanding that if you a Jamaican, a Belizean, a Dominican, if you can look and tell that person is American, that should be above everything, right? We are not tethers. People from the Caribbean islands are the.
Your mic went out. Your mic went out.
The very emblem of
your mic went out and in, bro.
That American woman.
Hold on.
We got to get back.
Hey, let him talk, man. Let him
We're in
talk.
warrior mode, but with ourselves, because they have us under this spell of. And I don't care if people get offended. It is black. It's what comes with that, right? We got to move away from that. And when we in private, if we want to call each other that, that's what it is. You know, other ethnic groups have slang that they call each other behind our back, right? So it's a slang term to me, but I'm an American. I'm a descendant of the Maya. Today's Maya people are those Caribbean islanders. They are the people on the mainland. We have to stop dividing ourselves, because put it like this, let's say Jamaica, they have minerals there. They got oil there. So if they become richer than every fucking body in Dubai, which we are, right? That emblem of America, she's passing out money to ethnic groups who coming in for a better life. But we have to move past
those funds to the ones that was already
of not
here
understanding that we all are American. AME in the French definition is soul. Rica in the Spanish definition is place or people or riches. Now, who we fucking know as the soul people, right? Who can greet what other ethnic groups can walk up to a woman that's not kin to them and say, hey, sister, and she know him as, hey, brother. We the only people that do that, who make that soul food, that soul music. So, like I said, we can grow from this. I don't want to try to get on here and sound
okay, I want to ask you one question.
I just know we American.
When you talk about soul music,
stop dividing us. They did that to us already.
When you talk about soul music, who made the soul music?
Here, that Jamaicans and the Belizeans and all the people from the islands.
Everybody
would have had that same.
When you say soul music, that is being disingenuous when you say soul music.
And encroached on.
What was you saying? I don't think the brother can hear. I think his mic off.
I think his mic just went out too. But when he say soul music, Aboriginal power, soul music ain't found nowhere else outside the 50 states. You can't find a thought of it until you get to hip hop. Hip hop is the only platform that lets international people deal with us on a musical level. Now, I gotta say, reggae music is nice. I didn't go to another countries and I see people playing the reggae music, but everything outside reggae music belongs to the North Americans, not the Canadians, not the Mexicans, not the Peruvians, Belizeans, all blah, 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 blah. None of them. That stuff sits here, and the only time they can get on a real good level is when we got to our lowest level, and that's hip hop. So he was being disingenuous on that, and that's what a lot of people do when they want to bring an outside influence. Like, well, we're the people that made soul music. Like, who the fuck you talking about? We.
And like I said, man, we ain't trying to cause no confusion. We just trying to make sure that we securing what we need here in the mainland of North America. You know what I'm saying?
And it's not division. It's a distinction. So like we said, the problem is when these other, yes, we're globally black, but when the globally black immigrants come over here and want to graft themselves to our struggle, that's not right. Y'all's last 5-6 generations didn't go what the fuck our last 5-6 generations. That leads to the government giving out to immigrants what they won't give to the Aboriginal people from here. They don't understand that part. And that's all we trying to say.
And when and somebody said in the chat, when they be in the Olympics, they sure don't represent no America over there. They we
show for all niggas that represent whatever country they be in the Olympics on God. We look for the nigga to win in France, Germany, Czechoslovakia, Utah, wherever the fuck they end up representing. If it's a nigga, and then now the countries can't wait to get to a nigga or have a nigga representing their little foreign on the outskirts countries just so they can get some recognition because they know the nigga gonna show out. We understand that. But then when y'all come over here, it's a brand new story. Everybody's brand new off the shelf. Yeah, because they give you a brand new off the shelf programming orientation before your shit even get finalized and submitted. They already know what kind of mentality that they dealing with when they allow y'all to come over here. Because there's a sifting process in this immigration scenario setup that we're talking about. And the illustrators, they filter out the best. That's going to work to the best of their little efforts, not to the efforts of the Aborigine of America, the founders.
Hey, bro, I want to give a shout out to the brother that was just talking before you was talking, bro, because he made a good point in saying that the fucking people of the Caribbean descend from the Mayans. This is just something that y'all all like to forget. I don't know why y'all like to just throw that out the window.
So do we. Now what?
Louisiana, them areas. It cracks me up when y'all say we didn't go through the same thing. Like when we literally both was enslaved side by side. We both was prisoners of war side by side.
Bro, they still got my hand right now. I wasn't there. She was just brutal takeover. So I've never been beat. My family from 7 generations have never been on nobody's land, taking nobody's orders. The only thing we got close enough to slavery was working fucking jobs, bro. So miss me with that slavery narrative bullshit, bro. Our shit was just taking over. Usurped with this tax process and shit getting passed that was unbeknownst to the people on the land, bro. No, it's not the same.
My fault. I had to cut out and come back, but you mind just stating that again? My shit start fucking up.
What I was saying, slavery was never enslaved, bro. 5, 6 generations. I was never on nobody's plantation. My family was never taking orders, getting beat with a fucking supervisor with a whip. No, bro. We had land. Our shit was taken, usurped.
Yeah, like, it's the same shit they have here.
Bad.
Interesting.
That's the same shit they have in the Caribbean, bro.
Bad deals.
That's an interesting conversation right here.
Niggas had
and things like that. So you just have to get into business and see how this was, you know what I'm saying, taken in a business way. Little bylaws, small print in these contracts, aka agreements. So a lot of shit that went involved that y'all's people cannot say that y'all went through by the millions.
But listen, bro. I don't know how much you know or how much of history you up on in the Caribbean, but we had treaties and laws signed against us too. And I say us because that's my folks. So we had motherfucking treaties signed against us. So you know how many treaties
they did? Those treaties to substantiate the claims that we're making up there. We've done extensive history on the Caribbean because we need that history as just resources. Or references and points in history of what these people did. So we're highly then went through the Caribbean. The Caribbean is part of our history from antiquity.
This is where I had a disagreement at, bro. And this ain't true, bro. The brother that's talking, I don't got no problem with you. You see, all that energy I had was for Root, but like, bro, I understand you said like I don't like when y'all motherfuckers say fuck the Caribbean. It ain't even you, bro. I'm not even gonna say y'all because it ain't. I'm not gonna even do this general thing because it ain't everybody. It ain't AP and it ain't the brother that was just talking. It's Root and there's certain other motherfuckers in the little FBA mind state. It ain't everybody in the FBA zone because the boy Don P that was just he cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying when you gotta understand when you saying fuck a specific group of people, you saying fuck niggas family members, you saying fuck niggas co-workers, you saying fuck niggas, bro. Come on, bro. You think I'm about to just sit here and let y'all niggas talk shit about half my family for weeks?
Do half your family fuck with us? Like, can you name anybody? I'm asking you one question. You can get it right back. I'm just going to ask you a question.
You want me to answer it?
I didn't ask yet.
You said, "Do my family fuck with y'all?"
No, I didn't answer. I'm ad. Can I answer the question? Do your family fuck with us when it comes to reaching out to us and saying, "Hey, we're the same people in any city in America, sir"?
No, you talking about my family, right?
I said Jamaicans, Haitians.
All right, you said your family earlier, but okay.
Everybody, has there ever been a Jamaican picnic where a Jamaican said, "Hey, we gonna bring these black people over here"? Can you name any type of predicament of
Parkside,
unity?
Philadelphia. Parkside, Philadelphia, and West Philly niggas go out there and play Caribbean music and have fucking parties anytime it's spring or summer. They've been doing that since I was born.
They play Caribbean music. They don't play hip hop.
They play hip hop too. They play all soul music.
I go to Caribbean festivals, man. They don't attach to us, bro.
I didn't say Caribbean.
You will not
festival.
still answer the question.
I never said festival. I didn't say carnival. I said Parkside in North Philadelphia. That's a
now here. Let me give you an example.
That's a location.
My people said we're going to join a movement called Pan-Africanism. My people in America said we're going to join something called civil rights. My people in America said let's all be one. Is there any instance of a Jamaican or a Haitian doing that with us?
My nigga, the fucking slogan for Jamaica is literally out of many people one.
I'ma ask you about the Black Foundation people of America that took you motherfuckers in. Can you name one predicament like I just named 3 in the history of America?
It was motherfucking Caribbean people with Caribbean descent in that joint. Because
I named 3 times in history Aboriginal people of America.
Hey, bro, check this, bro. You can't get us with that because it's called e pluribus unum, out of many one. That was the same little hustle that the colonizers tried to put on us, bro. But you gotta go a little bit.
I'm just telling you where they got it from, bro. But you can continue.
The same.
I'm just asking that our people are lovable. Our people prove we lovable through the laws in America, through the music way, with actions. Where are anybody's actions in the world that say they love us, bro, or do the actions we do?
What do you want me to say? Like, what do you want me to say? How am I supposed to answer that? Because you saying your people love Jamaicans, but y'all be grinding Jamaicans the fuck up. So how you love Jamaicans and you grind them the fuck up in the same
Nah, you saying I don't hate Jamaicans. You saying I hate Jamaicans, but my people the one who said, please let these Jamaicans and Haitians and all the rest of these people in the 60s because they suffering. Let's not be separate. We the ones who practice out of one comes many.
That's what happened. So
see, this is where we seem to be having the disconnect. We're not saying that we know niggas is different. We saying that now niggas have picked up on these imaginary borders and have become accustomed to them. So when other groups come over here, they hold on to their ideology. They don't embrace the culture that they came to. Like if niggas go to Jamaica, we don't go over there trying to still hold on to American culture. We go over there and we embrace Jamaica because we understand where the fuck we going. It seems like other people come over here and don't understand where the fuck they done came to. Nigga, you done came over here where American niggas at. Don't come over here trying to say, goddamn it, y'all ain't doing what y'all gotta do. Y'all ain't doing this right. Y'all ain't doing that right. Because you could have stayed at home.
Can we stay right there?
And did some shit right.
Wow.
Yeah, let's stay right here.
Let's stay right there real quick. So what Jamaicans en masse is saying, trying to tell y'all what to do, or trying to tell y'all how to make music, or trying to tell y'all how to do business? Like who's doing this? Because I heard y'all say that a couple times out of the last couple weeks. Right. So
there's a CIA group coming
out. Wait a minute. Hold on, Ruth. I'm not saying any specific Jamaican.
I'm saying
hold on. I'm not saying any specific Jamaican.
And Patrice, Sarah Burks or whatever the fuck her name is, Tyrannosaurus Burks. You know who I'm talking about. That's 3 I can think of. And like I said, 60% of the National Black Caucus.
And they're not, and see the thing about Jamaicans, how they're so sleek, they're not going to call themselves Jamaicans, and they're not going to stand on that Jamaican. They're going to be a Jamaican.
This conversation has nothing to do with nothing. Are you aware that the Jamaicans are trying to get reparations from the Crown, from Britain? Are you aware of that?
Yeah, that's who own the name Jamaica.
Right. So if they're trying to get the reparations in on the island, what the fuck do they got to do with anything over here? They trying to do what we trying to do. Why y'all trying to like convolute the shit and make niggas enemies and shit? They doing the same shit we doing.
No,
y'all niggas on the panel sound like goofy, bro. All y'all niggas sound goofy, dude.
The people in the Caribbean got the same claim. The people in the Caribbean got the same claim that these FBA motherfuckers got against the same people that y'all going out.
We just not standing together.
So okay, that's literally it. That's literally it, Jamaica. The Jamaicans are going to get something from the Queen. So me from Ohio just can't pop on an airplane and go to Jamaica and say Bumba Cloud. I deserve that
Get something
reparation.
from the Queen. They're
You
gonna
see
get something from the
how
Queen.
simple that
Are you
is?
gonna stand in their way? Are
Now
you gonna stand in their way?
now I'm
Because
asking
they're
a
not
simple
standing in our
question.
way.
I'm
Because they're not
asking a
standing in our
simple
way. Are you gonna stand in
question.
their way, root word?
I'm
You sound
asking a
silly, bro.
simple question.
You're not
A
asking a simple
simple
question. You're
question.
asking a straw man.
Well, just tell me
That's
when
all
I'm
we
allowed to
ever ask
talk.
is straw man
Can y'all tell
questions,
me when
bro.
I'm allowed to talk?
Yeah,
Come
when
out
you
this
want to
way.
With your
say something
motherfucking
that
foreign
got
asses,
sense,
man.
you
You
can
foreign
talk.
motherfuckers don't come over here and try to disrespect me, man. Because I'm embarrassing you fools.
Yep, I sure am
Nigga,
foreign.
ask you a
Sure am.
simple ass question, my
Sure am.
nigga. That you Jamaicans motherfucker about to get some reparations from the Queen, nigga, so I could pop my ass on the plane and go to Jamaica and say, Bumba Cloud, I deserve some of them
I
reparations.
don't know. I don't know if they gonna get it. I'm not a part of the court claim, bro.
I didn't
See,
say
see,
that.
this
I
how
said,
dumb
am
this
I'm
I
just
nigga
doing
allowed
what
sound,
to
bro.
niggas
go down
said.
How
there
dumb
and
y'all
claim that?
sound. Y'all not even
I
on
said,
real
am I
history. Y'all
allowed to go
arguing
down
shit
there and
that ain't
claim
even need to
that?
be argued, nigga.
I
Boot
agree,
you,
bro.
nigga, for real.
I agree, bro. But this nigga, I don't give a fuck who nobody is
I'm
on
gonna
this panel.
ask the
Y'all not about to
simple question
disrespect
one
mine.
more time since this nigga brought up, oh, well, the Jamaicans are fucking going through reparations with the Queen. I said, well, can I jump on a plane and go to Jamaica and sign up for them reparations in Jamaica?
No, because you a Moor, Root, remember?
I
You
hear
a
you.
Moor, right?
I hear
You
you.
hear me? Yeah, you do. Moor is Moor Jamaican? You a Moor, bro.
So
Go get
what, my nigga?
reparations in the fucking Iberian
You an
Peninsula.
immigrant, bro. Your dad an immigrant, my nigga. How about that?
My dad an immigrant.
Yeah,
Wow,
your
that
dad an
explains
immigrant,
so
nigga.
much.
Stay out of
Oh,
our shit.
I'm about to go cry.
I'm not mad at you, boo hoo. I'm a Moor,
My
bro.
dad an immigrant.
I'm
Oh,
a
I don't
Moor,
give a
boo
fuck,
hoo.
Jamaica is a
dickhead.
part of fucking America,
No,
bro.
Jamaica is a whole bunch of
Thank you, bro.
immigrants that's getting their own claim, like dude on the bottom
Hey,
just
you
said.
don't know the
Dude on the bottom,
definition
just
and you don't
rebut
know
it.
how to
Just
distinguish immigrant
rebut
from
it.
immigrant. You don't
Just
Can't rebut
understand.
rebut it,
nothing,
bro.
bro. But I
An
proved
immigrant is
that
You don't know
classified.
the
everybody got the
difference,
same
bro. I
claim,
Can I
nigga.
challenge
help
you
that
right
Everybody got
brother,
the
now.
man?
same
Can I
claim,
help the
nigga.
brother?
That's why you
Hey,
should
Bro,
have
bro,
his.
who
this
was just talking?
Jamaican
That's a
brother.
fact, bro.
Because
That's a
this
fact.
brother's a
Everybody do got
Jamaican
the
and the
same claim.
Jamaicans is our brothers and they proved that, man, with
No,
walking and
they're
talking.
not. They're signing their own claim with the Queen, and we're not signed in it. So why the fuck should they come over here and get anything from us if we can't do the same with them?
You just said you're not Jamaican. So what the fuck? You want to be Jamaican or no? You want to get so hold the fuck up. So you want to
Uh-oh, be
Hold
careful.
on,
Watch
wait,
your
wait.
words,
They can
sir.
say the same thing.
Watch
Let
your
me
We
answer.
words.
falling for
Let me
reparations.
answer.
Watch
We
before you
fight for reparations
Let me
watch
too.
answer.
before
Hey,
you
hold
counter
on, hold
yourself.
on,
Hey,
Please let
hold
me
on, hold
answer,
on,
bro.
hold on. One at a time. Yo, there's a lot of talking.
well, I want to respond
Everybody,
to that.
hold
Can
on.
I
I want to
respond to
ask
that?
them since there's so much for
No,
the
everybody's
Jamaicans.
going to mute. Thanks. I want to say shout out to the chat, man. I see the chat going crazy in there for a little second. Drop them fire emojis, man. Make sure y'all thumb up the video. Thumb up the video. It's a lot of confusion, and I just like to. I'm just sitting back and listening, and that's why I be trying to make sure when I speak, I'm very clear on what I mean. So, I'm gonna continue this conversation for a little bit longer. We already hit the 3 hour marker. We're gonna get ready to get out of here in a second. So I'm gonna allow a couple people to get it in.
Well, I
Go
want to respond to that brother saying that Jamaica is fighting for reparations and we're not included. Well, we fight for reparations too, and Jamaica isn't included in that either. So they went through a
Bro,
atrocity
that's
where
not the
they're
argument, bro. You trying to make
hold
somebody not
on, just
included
real
when
quick,
nobody's even talking about it.
brother. Let's have a conversation. The
The
Jamaicans
conversation should be divisive,
they
bro.
have the same
Start off
history
with
as us, man. They
divisive.
was
Hey, hold
enslaved.
on, you gotta let them.
They
You gotta let them get it out, Lucky. Or then you can rebuttal.
Yeah, the Jamaicans, they went through a atrocity too, man. They were enslaved, you know what I mean? They went through the racism, they went through the chattel slavery and all that, man. One of the ports were from over there. We were getting put like Jamaica was one of the landing spots from Africa that we went to. So we got to take that in consideration, man. Our people was in the Caribbeans, you know what I mean, Cuba and all those areas right there before we even got to the Americas. So, you know what I
No,
mean?
that's not true.
Unless you want to take away from
What the hell
history.
this nigga talking
We
about? What the
already
hell this
know.
nigga talking about?
Yeah,
Right,
bro.
we already
I was with
here.
you till you
We
said we
talking about
got there from
fucking
Africa.
Africa. This nigga
We ain't come
Africa.
there from Africa, bro.
Yeah,
I
if
agree.
What the
That's
hell
a
this
fact.
nigga
I'm
talking
before
about?
your ass ain't getting
Yeah,
shit
yeah, we
anyway.
come from Africa. Our DNA talks.
Get the fuck out of
Man.
here.
Y'all did it. Last time I talked to you guys admitted that we was Africans.
Yeah, I did.
Everybody on this panel about to kick your ass, nigga.
Yeah, bro. We about to form Avengers on that note, bro.
Why do our
I
DNA
get what
parts
you're
of
saying
Africa.
though, bro. Who
We
DNA
gotta
got
watch
that?
some of
Why the
the
oldest? Why the oldest?
Black Americans.
the oldest genetics on the planet is Black Americans, not African.
Bro, the oldest
No,
one
I'm saying why does our
in South
DNA
Carolina.
tie us to
That's a
Africa?
fact.
5,000
That's a
years old,
fact.
bro.
Albert Perry.
Time wasting tactic. We ain't got time to explain to this nigga this right now. We banging on Jamaica and North America. Let's just stay right there. Get some clarity right there. We ain't got time to go to Africa right now. We're not trying to go to Africa right now.
Banging on Jamaica when Marcus Garvey was out here trying to help us.
And he was an agent. That nigga was an agent.
They don't fuck with Marcus Garvey, bro. They don't fuck with him. You might as well not even bring him up.
Hey, where did he go to? Jamaica, right?
No, that dude was out here.
You acting like Marcus Garvey came with a big following when he came from Jamaica, nigga. Nobody knew him. Niggas here to get nigga. Without us, it wouldn't have been no fucking Marcus Garvey. So dismiss me with that Jamaican Marcus Garvey. You know what I'm saying? We listen, people in Black America always uplifted every melanated group of people around the world. We the only people that consistently have been doing this. So don't come over here asking me and challenging like what we doing and who we don't support. We're doing something different right now. We're strategizing. Much like a lot of other brothers and sisters that's on code is doing that.
Backwards strategy.
What?
It's a backwards
strategy. This ain't on code,
No, a backward ass strategy is somebody who thinks they so weak they came from Africa and can't do shit now. You see what I'm saying? Like
you
working against
sit down in the back of the class, bro.
Yeah, you in the back of the class. Like you ain't even I ain't even.
No, I'm in front of the class. Y'all in the back of the class.
Boy, your ass in recess.
No,
like
not, dog.
Little retarded ass in recess. Sit your snotty nose ass right there.
I'm on cool enough to agree with y'all niggas when this nigga just said that African shit. I just don't like when niggas diss my folks, bro.
I know you
go with all y'all up here. I love all y'all on that one.
That's how you know we the same.
Ain't about to interject that in there.
Code works, Chad. That's a pure example of how code kicks in. Just that quick. He was in here doing motherfucking.
So we
arguing for an hour.
It's levels to it. You know what I mean? So I encourage the brothers in the islands to get what's rightfully theirs and to get on code, reparations, restitution, whatever they putting together. You know what I mean? They got to get on code to make that execute. And I feel like that's what we got to do here. So that's what we focusing on. So.
It be killing when we throw out these little super like these little super leaders to them, and then we go ahead and give their ass the good ass drop on them because like we already got the drop on him. He's a motherfucking op. Nigga, he's so next, which is super leader, which that debunks your whole narrative and frame of thought because your thoughts coming from your little super leader you're trying to represent, and we already exposed him as a fraud.
Who you talking about?
When you try to throw up that Marcus Garvey and that expose or their presentation, nah, bro, your whole shit's about to be debunked if you basically don't bet on Garvey because he was a fraud, bro. Next.
I ain't with the out of Africa thing, but the motherfuckers in the Caribbean is Mayans.
It should be insulting nobody's parents or anybody, no matter what background they come from. So yeah, I don't like I said, the views of the people on the panel is not the views of Aboriginal power. So don't get that misconstrued.
Well, it's been an interesting bill. I enjoyed I enjoyed listening to it. But all niggas is really trying to say is we cleaning up the house and we're not gonna get in the way of anybody else cleaning up their house. Just let us clean up the fucking house. Then we'll be back outside to play. I'm out of here. Bye.
No, that's a fact. I don't have no issue with what you just said at all. How can I have an issue with that? My whole thing is when motherfuckers, I can't even say plural because we already know who it is now. You know what I'm saying? When motherfuckers diss my folks and make it seem like we coming over here getting these imaginary benefits that I've never seen in my life, that's when I'm gonna come in and say something. And I'm always gonna make it my standpoint to remind motherfuckers, all y'all motherfuckers, the people whose Indians was called Indians because of the people that the Spanish ran into in the Caribbean islands first.
Bro, what do
they
mean,
start
bro?
calling everybody.
Jamaica used to be Yamaka. Yamaka was an Arawakan tribe that motherfucking traveled from Brazil.
Bro,
so
I know that, and I just told you that they Mayans, and I just said that they're Mayans.
No, we gotta be clear on that too. That's incorrect. The word Indian come from the word the Spanish word. They use
They
of
know
God.
in the Spanish language, the word Indio or Indian is in the Spanish language, but it means indigenous inhabitants. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's, you know what I mean, just because they found them first, that's why we coined that. We will always, no matter what, be indigenous people. You see what I'm saying?
I agree with
So
you, bro. I'm just saying that he called them that first. He called them niggas the Los Niños Indios. That's what
yeah,
he called that
and
to.
people in Americas, when they was first classified, they was never called Indian. They called them Negroes, the terror. Uh, and then later on, you know, called them people Indians or classified. And we know other racial groups in North
That's a fact,
America is
KC.
classified as Indian. So,
That's a
you
fact.
know, Negroes was a bit of term that was first coined to the Americas when describing the people here. Uh, I mean, but
That's a
y'all
fact.
know that. Y'all know
Yeah,
that. But that's
yeah.
the
I'm just
uh
saying, listen, bro. Them motherfuckers, I'm with y'all on the African shit now. Cause I done seen something where the Africans are trying to kidnap kids and all that shit. I'm with y'all on that. I don't have no family over there and shit like that. I ain't gonna say all of them bad,
I'm
but
with you on
it
that
is a
too,
group of
bro.
it is a group of them that be fucking shit up over here. And I ain't gonna act like they not. But you ain't about to come for my family, bro. I don't give a fuck. My family indigenous to the Americas, nigga. We come from Central and South. Where all them little nice shit you talking about from, all them buildings and pyramids and all that shit y'all be bringing up, that's where my folks from. In the
But when we
Caribbean
look at a
island.
lot of that stuff,
a lot of
like
that, a lot of that, a lot of that science that's in North and South America uh is intertwined. You know, we highlight all the shit around the world.
Right.
And a lot of them Americans gave a contribution to it, but you know, historical fact is that, you know, a lot of these monuments that you see in North America is old. I'm talking about real old. We get into real old shit.
So we
You
can agree
feel
we
it?
just set tripping then. We all American.
That's my whole
no,
point,
but
bro.
when people
No,
come
no,
to the
no, no, no,
Americas
no, no.
and
I don't think nobody was ever tripping that we all are in Aboriginals or you know, to this hemisphere. You see what I'm saying? But no, we're all not American. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Uh,
so the
yeah.
depiction of the people, the emblem of America, right? We all do something. Y'all call it what is a family reunion? They call it a carnival. It's our family reunion. So when the Caribbean islanders, when they had their festivals, are they depicting the emblem of America, wearing the feathers? It's always on a Sunday because the Mayans worship
Listen,
the sun.
honest, feathers are a custom that's used throughout the whole world. Feathers does not signify one particular one's culture. They're used
Right,
on
right.
everybody's
But the
places around
depiction,
the world.
I've heard you
So
personally
feathers is not
use a
together.
depiction of America in your builds. So if they're encountering these people and they're calling them America, then we have to walk down that aisle. We can't split right now because you build on that. I mean, for probably years now, I would say.
I don't know what you're asking, bro.
No. It's simple. Everybody understand it. So you touched on the fact that the emblem of America, you always pulled it up, is depicting the people who they came in first contact with. And those
Right.
cultures, I still carry those cultures today from those people. We
No, no,
still
no,
eat the
no,
same
no.
foods.
Yeah, I understand that. We're not talking about that though. We're talking about what we need to get and what atrocities was impacted certain group of people in North America and what they are owed. You see what I'm saying? It's not about
Yeah. But when you say America, we still
North.
American.
We
We're
said North America.
American. We just got a different set name. That's
Hey,
why I asked you, are we set tripping?
we said
American
North.
is a continent.
Yeah, in
We
the
said
hemisphere
we
is
said
full of these
we said
people, and the depiction
we
and the
said
description of
listen, we saying North America, which is specifically identifying a particular geographical location and the inhabitants that occupied it. Yeah, we know that Canada to Brazil is part of America. Like, come on, bro, we know that. That's not even. It's not a. We're not having a historical conversation. We're not having a history conversation here. People got to understand what's going on here.
Hey, I want to say before I hop off, hey, Root, if I said anything that was out of pocket, bro, I apologize. At the end of the day, we brothers. I think everybody on this panel is brothers. I know it can get hot. but I fuck with all y'all regardless how I feel, because when motherfuckers say whatever they say about half my family, of course I'm going to say something. Anybody here would stand up for their family. But, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, regardless, I fuck with all y'all, bro. AP, you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
Root,
already
I
know.
love you, bro. Root, we just argue for
Man,
an
that was
hour.
beautiful, bro.
Guess what, bro? I love you, bro.
I don't like you said it before me.
What'd you say?
I don't like you
Stop
said it
playing,
before
bro.
me.
Stop playing, bro. Listen, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like I don't want to end it on that note, bro. I'm trying to build, bro. I'm ready to start doing shit legally and doing shit like that. That's why I said like I was trying to get my finances order. I'm driving trucks now. I'm trying to really start making moves, bro. I'm not trying to be sitting here arguing, motherfuckers telling me I'm not 100% American no more and all that. I was just
Yeah, that's
riding for
weak.
I've been with the indigenous community since its inception, bro. Now all of a sudden I'm not a. I mean, that's how I'm looking at it, bro. I can't speak for everybody. I know everybody got their own perspectives. AP got his own perspective. Root got his own perspective. At the end of the day, I fuck with all y'all. If them people come and try to fuck with y'all, I'm riding. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you saying about my folks in the Caribbean and all that. They try to fuck with my folks here, I'm riding, bro. And I fuck with everybody here. I don't want it to be no division thing, bro. My nigga Blue, you know Blue, AP. Blue been coming here, you know, like me and Blue over here, like, well, damn, I'm sitting here like ready to dump money, give niggas whatever. Like, I done donated to the channel before too. Like, damn, niggas don't fuck with me because of my dad. That's how I'm looking at it. You know what I'm saying? So that's all anytime I come in, I'm just gonna give my little 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I fuck with y'all. I fuck with everybody on the panel. Everybody on this panel is highly intelligent, bro. And I call Root dumb like 80 times, but bro, you intelligent, bro. That's just because I was mad. I was emotional, bro. But listen, I fuck with all y'all, man. I'm about to hop off and hop in the back, but I fuck with all y'all, man. It's all love for me. Anytime I come here, respect to all y'all, bro. And I support everything y'all niggas is doing. You should try to help your people out here in the fucking North America, because ain't nobody else gonna do it. So I agree with that.
Yeah.
I just don't
Peace
like
and
when
blessings.
niggas diss mine. Uh-huh.
Peace and blessings to that. Shout out to the brother Akeem. Shout out to
Shout out to
everybody.
you, brother.
Go ahead, Ru. I'll let everybody close out. Go ahead.
I don't know how you put up with me, iPower. That's better, you know what I'm saying? I know I'm wild, man, but just, man, thanks for bringing this. Like somebody said, oh, Root Word said Aboriginal Power was a spiritual guide right now. Thank you for that, man. You gave me a nice little spirit on something I can stand on and I can calm down and really don't even have to argue over it, man. It's a beautiful bill. Hit the like, and I don't got nothing against none of you people from other things. I'm a motherfucking Moor. We all come out of a mother. So under that understanding, I can't have nothing against nobody, but I know where I'm from, and I've been looking for something like this. So the so-called people of this land don't get taken advantage of no more. Who wouldn't want that? Thank you, Aboriginal Power, for having me up and everybody else. I don't have nothing against y'all neither. Salute, bro.
Shout out to Root Word. Shout out to Big Bro King T for coming through, man. We appreciate them. And the dialogue, man. As long as they can end it respectfully, that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Balam Black and Chief Jones, y'all got something to say before we skirt off?
Shit, this, like I said, it's going down. But like I said, as long as motherfuckers can understand, you know what I'm saying, our plight, what we doing over here, you know what I'm saying, and just get with our movement, everything will be good. We're not dismissing y'all shit, but our specific claim is distinctive from everybody else's. We got the same background, but this right now is not the same. And like I said, we got 5 or 6 generations, you know what I'm saying, that I'm coming for. I don't even come for me. Doing my history and what they done went through, I'm coming for them. So I'll take myself out the equation. But shit, peace and high to the family. I'm out of here.
Peace and blessings, man. Peace and love. Balam, you got something to say before you got here, bro?
Yeah, I want to make sure that we end this on a positive note, brother. You know, you muted me and you saying this was a historical thing. I'm telling you, it was my story and its separation. And I want to make sure that I'm aligning myself with brothers who thinking alike, and I'm making sure that other brothers are growing. But the separation is when we have those names like Jamaicans, Belizeans, whatever you call us, it's what they put on us, because we are not even that. Modern day Belizeans, that's a name from the queen, right? Her name is Elizabeth, but the consonants and the vowels are the same. They match up. That's not our name. That's not who we are as a people. We are still all from the American hemisphere, and it stretches, my brother. We all would have been the same people if it weren't for people, encroaching on our land from all different ways. So I just want to make sure that if you are building on that, and you're talking about my people, then I want to make sure that you're not separating us at the same time with saying your plight in North America is different than what we went through. But if first contact is us, they took out my grandmother's land in Belize, brother, and put us on a reservation in Chicago. And we were on welfare because American Indians get on welfare.
Listen, I encourage y'all to get that situation there. And the thing what separates us is I'm not telling y'all what y'all should or shouldn't be doing. I'm not going to your homeland, undermining you,
No,
overmining
it ain't no homeland. It's America.
Or speaking on behalf. You just made a distinguish. You said from my island, from my country, Belize, and some of the people from the Americas. You just made a distinguish within your own
No. So what
conversation.
I'm telling you, we're still American first before we have any set name. I'm trying to say it in a way that we can understand.
I know that.
So, but the divide is when we throw up those sets, we do it. We still have the same warrior type mentalities with territories.
We all went through different conditions. A lot of people didn't witness and had these atrocities happen to him that people have heard. The people in Belize didn't go through what the people went through in Canada. The people in Canada didn't go through what the people went through in Argentina. The motherfuckers in Argentina didn't go through what the people went through in North America. So we gotta we just dealing with North America. I'm not excluding. I'm not saying I'm not working with. I'm not saying they're not a part of. I'm just strictly dealing with my mission statement is strictly to deal with the people and get on code and get what's rightfully owed to the people in North America. And I strongly encourage the brothers and sisters in the islands to do the same thing.
So
They
you're
have to
not
get on.
for America as a whole, even though Canada is just like imaginary lands, right?
I am. I teach America as a whole.
Okay, so you're also
I
if
don't
you
speak.
that's Janice thing. If you talk out both sides of your lips, if you separate me in one sentence and then include me in another, it just happened. We American. We
Absolutely.
like it's imaginary lands. The natives, they refer
No
to the
directions.
blacks in Canada as natives. This is crazy, right? But they call North Americans call y'all black. They give us different classifications.
I'm gonna tell you what's the only people that does this is people that has these islander backgrounds. I never hear my brothers from Canada ensuring on what we should and should not do in America. They strongly just indicate show their support. It's just
Okay, but what they're referred to as, you're referred to black, but you're not black, right? You say that all the time. You're not black,
our
but you
people are
understand the
recognized and
undertone to it.
black. We're not gonna play the semantics. Balam, black.
But
Your name's
man,
Balam.
you really know what it is though. Cause you never even brought up the Civil Rights Act that's in North America. You never you don't touch on it, my brother. You're not for the people then if you're not telling them they're American Indians.
The civil rights of 1968 are the one that Frederick Douglass
Man,
initiated.
we can wrap up the whole thing right now. We can put
No,
all the
we're
acts
not.
up.
We're
We
not.
can pull
We're
up the
not.
Rights of Indigenous
Guess
People
what?
Act. That's an action that's rolling out right now. This information being passed around, that's the action.
Indigenous People Act, that's cool, but we want to deal with
No,
Negroes
but you're
and the
indigenous
problem
though.
of Negroes in North America.
But
How do
you're
you feel?
indigenous though. See, this is what I'm saying. Brothers ain't really
How
putting
you
this
gonna tell me
information out
now?
there.
Listen, what are you? What are you?
So I'm telling you, I'm an American. I'm classified as an Indian. That's what they called us in
Okay.
these islands.
I'm an Aboriginal, so and
Okay,
my
so
people are classified as Negro, Black, and Colored in North America. So
well, man, that's
African
hard.
American.
If it get a little too hard to handle, brother, come holler at me. I'll really put you up on what's going on, so you don't have to be stunned when I'm
Oh,
just simply
we're
asking.
not,
I'm
we're not,
simply
we're not,
asking
we're
why
not
you
with
not
the
pushing the
not
rights
with the
of
kumbaya
Indians
thing.
because them your rights. Your
You're
most recent
speaking.
ancestors fought
Listen,
for them
and this is what
rights.
I'm talking
You will
about,
not
y'all.
use them. You
This is
won't
what I'm
use them.
talking about, y'all. This is a tether who's mixed breed, probably speaking on one half, and he don't want the main. See, listen, you shouldn't even be at this table. You should be doing what you do. You shouldn't be telling me how I should run, what I should speak on. If you believe this and believe that, that's on you. I know the Americas is all one continent. And in this one continent, you have different cultures. You have different things. These other cultures might not even be fine. So dismiss me with this whole.
Man, you don't know shit, bro.
Oh
you don't know
gosh.
shit on God. You don't know
You don't
nothing.
know shit. You
Man,
still
I did, man, boy, that's ran through you just now. You don't know shit, boy. You won't not pull up the rights that your most recent ancestors fought for. You won't pull them up. You won't pull them up because
you're a little Indian pulling up the indigenous rights shit that deals with Native Americans to have rights. Anybody could become an Indian, sir. I'm an Aboriginal. You need to get on code, young man.
We Indians, we Aboriginal. You know what's up, man. You scared of that shit. That's why you ain't pushing that shit.
It's about certain terms, little guy.
I knew I was gonna step on your ass because you talking out the side of your motherfucking neck, boy.
Specific words, brother. You talking about?
You see how you keep muting me though.
I'm Indian.
Man, you see how you keep muting me. You know what it is. I'll pull it.
Because I'm talking. You can allow. I allow you to speak after I'm done. I allow you to speak when I'm done. But you're gonna listen to me. You understand? So you are a tether talk, and this is not being on code. I am an Aboriginal.
Man, you separating us. You ain't no code, dude.
That want to make.
Man, ain't nobody rocking with that separation. That's because they gave us some shitty ass fucking names that they fucking coined.
All should get it. Shut your stupid ass up. As a matter of fact, you can't get a chance to speak.
Man, we gonna
down and lick your motherfucking nuts, little boy. I'm gonna end the live stream like that. You a tether. You don't get an opportunity to try on my suit. Now, go run and tell that. Okay? Damn tethers getting up in here. Nigga, you better go get you some boya, some jerk sauce, huh? See, that's why I like when my brother Akeem T up here, because he would have put this tether in check. This is what we don't want of causing confusion.
Hey, and
this guy might not have no black.
And while folks try to talk up and try to bring up and try to throw Tariq Nasheed, he just about to go live with a little space or a little section questioning this mother Africa, and then he put a big ass couple question marks behind that. So yeah, it's about to go. So just for the ones that thought they had some shit with that, we're not even this. The information is moving. You see what I'm saying? It's moving away from that whole out of African narrative, and that's gonna be the biggest pill for motherfuckers to swallow. But, I like this.
Yeah, we about to get ready to get out of here, man. Peace and blessings to all the American Aborigines, man. Y'all know what's up, man. Stay safe. And listen, he's so much of a tether. You think you're going to still get on the panel? You still sitting in the back. Balam Black. Your name is Balam Black. Sir. Your tether ass ain't getting a chance to speak. We out of here.
Suave on the track.
Whatever it takes. Alleyway.
Coco, this your season right now.
They won't see me. They won't let me I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the eyes wanna murder. I got a feeling deep my stomach, paranoid. Yeah. I won't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the strap. I know the eyes wanna murder. I got a feeling deep my stomach, paranoid. Yeah. I can't let them, yeah. They won't see me, yeah. I put attention, all of my blood, all of my veins. They started with Perky, now that hair right now is veins. You started with serving, now them drugs drove you insane. Started with dealing, I grew up with killers, they taught me the game. I got some niggas that die behind, and that shit won't never the same. I know some niggas that lie behind, and that bullet had his name. Ain't no reason to cry about, cause that shit won't never change. MTF the 4th and P, my niggas can't get out the game. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the string. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid. Yeah. I won't let them they gon' see me. Yeah. I gotta sleep with one eye open, tripping, making me nervous. I take a piss, my hand on the string. I know the odds wanna murder. I got a feeling, keep my stomach paranoid. Yeah. I can't let them